Hello.
Welcome to the Game Grotto. I don't know why you said it like that.
I don't know. This thing is starting.
Oh, okay. Hi everybody. The thing is starting. Hold on.
It's kind of loud. Hopefully not too loud. Welcome in, everybody. Tonight
Good to see you. Hello, Pillar. Hello, everybody.
is Chat's Request Gaming again on a Monday.
Yep, we are back.
So it's Chat's Request Gaming.
And
again.
Apparently we're going to walk through these creepy woods.
What's something about druids?
Something about druids. You know, Pillar, I know nothing about this game. This was redeemed by Sarge the Dirge, one of our lovely robo friends. And it looks a bit creepy. It looks like there might be some crazy druid sacrifices happening. Hence the druids and death in the description. Hi, Serge. Good to see you. We kind of don't know what we're getting into with this one, but I really like the models. They're very goofy and low poly. Also, hi, Green Dragon. But my guess is this is actually a horror game, but it's also a point click. So,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and have some dudes in robes for Christmas. The shepherds. No, they're not shepherds. They're druids, and they're.
So is this what the shepherds in the fields were seeing?
They gathered around to see. Wait, that's not baby
little
Jesus.
drummer boy.
Rumpa-pum-pum. That is not Rumpa-pum-pum I'm seeing. Oh gosh, what are they doing with babies?
Kalima!
Should I tag this like marked for sensitive material? I have no idea. Serge, how should I have any warnings on this?
No babies were harmed in the making of this. It's all fiction.
Wait a sec, are you guys seeing the cutscene?
I don't think it's playing the game.
Hold on.
I don't think it's playing the cutscene.
Hold on, maybe it's not playing.
That's fine. It's probably a good thing.
Okay, maybe I'll do a baby concept.
It's not playing the game. I don't think it likes this cutscene.
You know what? Go ahead.
Yay!
An error has occurred!
Okay. Yay! An error has occurred.
Old games.
Okay.
Gotta love them. Okay, well, we're gonna try that again. Is it... Oh, no. Oh, no!
Okay.
I only wish you guys could see the madness that is happening right now, but I don't think you can.
Okay, I get it. You had a bunch of errors. Well, let me restart the game.
It's like stuck in...
Ay.
Oh, yeah, see, look, all they're seeing is like a weird black screen.
Yeah.
Okay. We're working on it. The druids don't want to be a part of this anymore. Okay, we killed it. Okay, we killed it. The druids are dead. Let's try this again.
Okay, here.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So, yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with, Green Dragon. But, okay, let's just describe what we saw. You describe while I update a little content warning, just for the
4
safety.
babies on a Stonehenge with a bunch of people in robes made of something white around them.
It looked like they were going to sacrifice the babies. That's what it looked like to me, which is why I was like, Or maybe it was like a communal diaper changing event, although I find that very unlikely. Like one of those mom classes.
I don't know what he's talking about, because we had to skip the cutscene.
We're just gonna go with it. Okay.
What Mad Assassin are you referring to?
Mad Assassin are you referring to? Halligan, it's well known that you'd rather read those crazy books of yours during office hours than taking any real interest in the affairs of this department. But it would now appear that you've even stopped reading the newspapers as well. For months now, a killer's been running around in London, taking victims apart and leaving nothing but bones for us to find. You can read about it in any newspaper.
Wait a sec. Otto didn't talk, which I know we just tested Otto. See? We did a Tim Burr thing, and I didn't hear it at all. Check, pull up the thing. The Otto talkie thing. And this play it.
My name is Otto.
Okay, so go to where it says Twitch. Down, down, down.
Where does it say Twitch?
My connections, Twitch.
Oh, sure.
Twitch, it's connected. TTS make Otto talk. TTS make Otto talk. Yeah, see? He's not talking. Why isn't he talking?
Alright, here.
Yeah, I've taken this. You know, it's not a stream unless everything goes wrong. As soon as you hit go, right?
Otto. Why? Otto, why?
I don't.
Speak to me, boy.
Otto, speak to us, Otto.
Speak to me, boy.
Wait, why isn't it?
Why? Why must you be?
TTS make Otto talk. Yeah, it's named the right.
What have you done?
It's enabled. Connected. I guess we'll do this. Turn it off and on again.
Yep. Always.
Okay.
Thank you for calling IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
My name is Otto.
Okay. That's nice that your name is Otto. It says it's connected here.
Is it though? Is your name Otto? Are you lying?
Yeah, because this stuff wouldn't be working if it wasn't. Hold on it. Hold on it.
Hold.
Otto knows that what he's been shocked. Too shocked to speak. Maybe he knows what they were doing with those babies.
No. Don't do that to the babies. Why, SpongeBob?
The only thing I did was change the icon. TT. I gotta make sure that's the exact same TTS. Yeah, it is.
Hello. How are you? Welcome to the day.
Case sensitive.
Dr. Croc. Dr. Green.
Anything else you'd like to share, Robot Don?
I don't have enough. I don't know if I can inhale that much, but hold on.
Why?
Ah! There we go! Turning it off and on again worked.
Wait, I got another one.
Okay. Hold on, we got a timber
This
we gotta
one.
do too.
No.
You want to test something real quick?
Yeah, I don't want to test something real quick. Which one are we at?
That gives him a Santa hat.
No.
That makes him talk.
Okay, and I type this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Bum bitty bitty bum bum.
Yay!
Bum bitty bitty buddy bum. Okay. So minimize all these things and bring back our game.
I gotta do the other thing. I gotta copy paste it and then.
Oh yes, we have a timber to read. Apologies for all the things that weren't working.
Ah, that didn't work.
Not scientifically possible!
No, it's not possible! Explodia!
No!
Okay.
It's funny, the line called for me to say yes. But I gave it my own twist.
Wait.
Paste.
I did.
Then you didn't copy.
I guess not. There we go.
I, Tim Burr, am going to temporarily quit my job and become a detective. I am gonna join my new friend Nick Bounty to figure out who murdered a seafood salesman and how counterfeit crabs are involved.
I totally read that as counterfeit carbs. which was very confusing.
So, can we get back to the game?
Yes, let us get back to the game. Sorry about that. I'm glad that we fixed auto. You guys may have seen the pinned tweet. Is it still pinned tweet? The pinned message. You guys have special commands now. Is it still there? Do you guys still have this pinned message? I can't see it on mine.
Then probably not. Oh, I want to ask about the Silent Inn. Probably adjacent to Silent Hill.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Serge. There you go. See? You're a star!
Did it work?
Yes, let's go back to the receding hairline of our first boss. Oh, I think I did them too close together.
You mean the business out at the Silent Inn? That was over a year ago.
There were 2 more murders later, Halligan. 3, actually.
Well, which is it? 2 or 3? That's a very big different number.
Look, boss, he kind of looks like Bruce Willis in Die Hard. A little bit.
What do you mean? Were there 2 murders or 3?
What do you mean? Were there 2 murders or 3?
Since this morning, 3.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of murder. I
There's
mean,
been
we did
another
see
murder.
3 babies.
Exactly, Halligan. A pile of bones has been found in Epping Forest. Supposedly a male corpse. We don't know any more than that. I presume we both agree that it can't have been Lowry's man, eh?
Oh, of course.
You see, I've just managed to get that into Lowry's head as well. You heard it? Lowry's off the case. Halligan, you drive out to Epping Forest and take a look at the evidence.
I
Of
don't like
course,
the name Epping
And Halligan,
Forest. It
no
sounds
sloppiness now.
sus.
I want results. Sensible results. The press has already been terrorizing me this morning. The killer must be found. Do I make myself clear?
Of course, Chief.
Good.
Do you think he has a
This is the
cigar in
file
his
with all the
hand, or is it
necessary
like a pen?
information, and now you better get going quickly.
Well, let's see if he puts it in his mouth.
Yeah, it's a cigar. Definitely.
Or he likes to chew pens.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you doing?
Hello.
It's a
Nope.
question for you.
We don't have a 3D printer.
That's what I'm hearing, Pillar. I'm hearing that. And
Here.
I'm not going to say it.
Hey, have you read this file?
Ooh, let's get some water. It looks like
I'm not
Benson.
thirsty.
Well, maybe I am.
Hydrate.
There, I got water, even if you didn't.
I'd better not. These files are secret.
If you said your Pledge of Allegiance?
So we're British.
Yes. That seems to be, or at least our boss
Character
is?
Tree. What about the sticky notes over there?
Can I water the tree?
What happened?
I hid behind the tree.
Well, we're gone now. Oh, there you are. Have we ever played And Then There Were None? No, we have not played that one.
I guess I'll leave.
I mean, we got our case file, right? I guess we don't need anything else. Ah, yes, The Office.
Was this made using
Coca-Cola!
My case file.
This
My
isn't
case file.
this isn't a sponsor for Coca-Cola, I promise.
I've got no money for that.
We got no money.
Gotta have
Okay,
my
yeah,
Coke.
Scotland Yard. Okay.
A cola.
Oh my god, did we really just do... Look at his face.
Thanks, Green Dragon.
What? Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I hope you rest well, Green
That's-
Dragon.
Not what I was planning, but
I am shocked. You can't do it again? Oh, yeah, you can.
I don't know why.
This is a silly man.
I mean,
1 copy of the file is enough for me.
but 2 copies of your face is not. I was wanting to just check.
Maybe he's like gonna hand it out to the ladies, like, "Hey, ladies, here's my picture."
I was more thinking that there might be something under it, and I wanted to see if anything was left.
Yeah, we just did, Serge. He just smushed his face on the copier. Oh my god, that was so funny. I was not expecting that. The way that
Hello,
this
Chris.
game opened
Hi,
was so
Halligan.
creepy. I didn't expect any humor. There's work for you.
Have you heard of the
yeah.
new skeleton murder?
Not only heard, I've already been out to where the body was found, together with the forensic squad.
And? What did you find out?
Not a lot. The killer did a neat job. No traces, no witnesses. This madman doesn't seem to be so stupid at all.
Oh, interesting. That sounds kind of spooky. This guy looks like Milo Thatch from Atlantis.
I thought an older Ron Weasley.
Nah, he's too.
Is the
proper
terrain
to be
still
Ron
secured?
Weasley.
Yes, we left an officer there. For the onlookers. I hope there won't be such a crowd of people in the forest this time. People are just like vultures when there's something to be seen.
They like to pick at
Who
bones.
might do something like that? What do you think?
No idea. It's your job to find that out, isn't it?
Well, I'm just getting opinions. I mean,
I'll just drive out there and have a look at it.
Just you do that, Brent.
You know, Nicholas, funny enough, I actually have played that game.
Okay,
I played
Chris.
it on a family
See you later
vacation
on.
once. And it was really hard, and I didn't get very far, but it was also a platformer, so I'm not very good at those kinds of games. I guess we need to get out to the crime scene?
I suppose.
That's where you just went, right? Was to the right there? Oh, is this our office? God save the Queen. We better hide that so that they don't know we've been shooting darts at the boss. Alright. Messy room, cigarettes, dartboard.
Open skies, closed minds.
You
I hardly
can
use
stop
it.
smoking.
The best recipe is still Al's Pizza Palace.
That is an interesting way to say pizza.
We'll see if that's true.
Says,
You can stop smoking.
Crop circles. The latest.
Good to know that there are intelligent life forms out there. In here, I only meet weirdos like Detective Lowry.
Huh. Yeah, I agree with you, Pillar. He looked more like a
I can
Fred
find my way
George.
without a map. I know my way around well enough.
Well, that's great. I don't.
Well, I guess look at his desk. Maybe there's something important. We've got a phone. No messages, so none to play.
I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy. Using the loudspeaker is much more comfortable.
What? What? This is one of those, like, permanently on speakerphone kind of guys.
Huh.
You know what's really interesting about this game is that
What's wrong again? No dialing tone.
like, in spite of the fact that it's technically like a low poly, like not a lot of materials used, the amount of detail and like the fact that it's in widescreen, like it's kind of fooling me that this is old. But there's like obvious signs that it's old.
Yeah, like the Sims running cycle.
Yeah, like it's very weird. Like I can't decide if it looks bad or if it
Oh,
doesn't.
mister, I don't need a map. Here I am looking at a map.
All right, well, I guess we're going to the Epping Forest.
We're here. Hole.
Alicia.
No, it says POL. People of love. Ooh.
Sounds kind of spooky in here.
Good morning, officer.
Good morning, Detective. I hope you've had a good breakfast. The sight over there is not very appetizing.
Well,
Oh, well, you know, I've got used to it. When were the bones discovered?
At 5:30 a.m. by a jogger. He phoned us.
okay, a jogger, has he been interviewed?
A jogger? Has he been interviewed?
Well, he's in hospital for the time being.
Oh.
The shock, you know. We could hardly even take down his particulars.
Oh, wow.
Why was that?
He had to throw up several times, sir.
Oh my gosh.
I understand.
Dang, so this is gruesome looking. Wait. Huh. Oh, thank you for coming by, Pillar. Have a good rest
Could
of
he
your
have left the
night.
bones
Take
here?
care.
It's not impossible, but I don't really believe it. He's a tourist and only arrived in London last night. I suppose he came here by accident.
He's a tourist. Since when did tourists jog at 5:30 in the morning?
Good
Is he on a
question.
fitness trip?
Sir, he told us he was a decathlete. It's his job.
Dang.
Then he's not really on vacation.
Well, okay, athletes still work out when they go on vacation. It's weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's normal for them, but like...
We're not okay.
I'm not an athlete. I would never do that. I have worked out at a hotel gym one time.
Yeah, because it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
Okay,
we were
officer,
doing
that
it
was
ironically.
it. Thank you.
Anytime, sir.
You want to go talk to the press?
We went to we just went wandering around the hotel, and it was really
we
big.
were bored.
So we went and worked out. It was like, and actually did a pretty good workout. It was like, oh, what if we worked out? Oh, that was a pretty good workout.
Felt great.
actually.
Yeah. I feel so exhilarated. Oh, well, that's Bones.
The jawbone's connected to the head bone. The head bone's connected to the foot bone. The foot bone's connected to the rib bone.
I should take the bone with me, but...
I think you would be right in that accusation, Nicholas.
But where is eye bones?
Those are only in 3D modeling.
You don't transport a piece of evidence in your coat pocket.
But why would I
That
grab
might
a...
falsify traces.
Okay.
Get a trash bag. That way we don't falsify any evidence. So,
2 onlookers.
Serge said, just a quick heads up, pixel hunting is on the table for this game. What exactly does that mean, Serge? Pixel hunting?
You have to find the exact thing to click on.
Is it like a very, very specific spot?
Yeah, but I need to find... I need something to put it in.
Yeah, we don't have a way to pick it
this
up.
particular bone. Since he won't open the
My
case
case
file
file.
for me.
I should think about it again. I don't believe it will work like that.
I have some questions for you, sir.
I should take the bone with
Okay,
me.
okay,
but
that makes sense. Well, we don't have a way to take the bones. Maybe we have to go back to the forensic guy. I don't know.
Sure.
Wait, let's go talk to the other guys.
I can't.
Oh.
I mean, I'll go try. He won't talk.
Yeah, that was to talk to that guy.
Officer,
What is it, sir?
What? I don't know why that would be an option.
I've lost my wallet and I think it may be here somewhere. Have you seen it?
Your wallet? No.
Could you help me look for it?
Sir, I have to guard the scene of the crime. I'm under orders not to leave this place.
This is a weird conversation. I
But
don't know
all my
why.
money was in the wallet. Couldn't you just help me look for it?
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't have your wallet, and I must not leave this place. Would you please appreciate that?
I think you took my wallet.
Like,
Officer, arrest this man!
And why are we talking?
Okay,
don't
officer,
know.
that was it. Thank you.
Anytime, sir.
But I really wanted to just follow that line of
Officer,
accusatory...
I
How
just
do you
thought
get
you
the
might help me a
impression
bit.
you lost your
With
wallet? You
criminal
either know you
investigations.
lost your
I know.
wallet or
Sorry,
you
sir.
didn't lose your
I'm only
wallet.
a
That's so
patrolman.
stupid.
I'll do my job and you do yours.
The best ideas often come from the man in the street.
What do you mean, sir? I must ask you to show a little more respect. And now let me do my work here.
Oh my gosh. Say that.
What
Be a
work?
jerk.
You're just standing here.
As you say, sir.
Okay, officer, that was
Wow,
it.
we are
Thank
such
you.
a...
Anytime, sir.
We're
First
such-
we accuse
yes,
this man of taking our wallet.
We are such a dick, private eye.
Yes, private eye.
Dick detective. Okay.
Let's go talk to Milo Thatch about the bones.
We're off to a great start. So far, we've taken 3 copies of our face. We insulted a cop, insulted our roommate, or office worker.
and lost our wallet.
Apparently. Ah, yes. A good start. Yes, I'd like to go. Ooh, hello.
Far too hot to touch.
Too cold to hold.
Too hot to touch, too cold to hold.
I think I'll just.
If I pull that hose off, the whole of Scotland Yard will blow up.
Oh.
That's not a bad idea.
Sure, let's go for it.
If I pull that hose, that's the gas hose for the Bunsen burn. If I pull that hose off, that's the gas hose. That's the gas. That's the gas hose. If I pull that hose off, that's the gas hose for the Bunsen burner. Far too hot to touch.
Okay, you could totally make a remix here. Be like.
If I pull that hose off. If I pull that hose off, far too hot to touch.
If I pull that hose off,
that's the gas hose for the Bunsen burner. If I pull that hose off, far too hot to touch. He's not gonna let us do it. Far too hot to touch.
Not gonna let us blow up Scotland Yard.
Apparently, somebody might need a vacation.
I know, he hates his job. I mean, who does like their job? But still.
I mean, I get like days good and bad, but like, oh, that blow up this building. It's not a bad idea. Excuse me? Oh my.
Bottle with some kind of liquid in it. It's quite dirty. A bottle with some kind of liquid.
Okay.
Ah, yes, ethanol. Perfect for blowing up Scotland Yard.
The bottle is full of dust and fingerprints. A bottle with some sort of chemical.
Methanol.
The bottle is full of dust. A bottle is full of.
A bottle. Okay.
Let's talk to him about the bones.
I need a bag or something.
You got a hefty bag in here, scientist.
You could sit at a table and do what you're doing easier.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Halligan.
I've just come back from the place where they found the bones in Epping Forest.
Mm-hmm. Why are you telling me? Have there been any decisive discoveries in that case?
Yeah.
There was a pile of bones. Nothing else.
Yes, I had that impression as well when I was out there with the forensic squad. Everything is quite clean. You didn't find anything either?
No, nothing.
I would actually have been surprised if you had. And why did you come here then, if I may ask?
Oh, I thought you might be interested in this.
Sure, Halligan. Thank you. Anything else?
No, that was it.
Well then, see you later.
What do we give him?
I'd like to hope that I gave him a copy of my face.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think.
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
Okay. I really think I should read my file?
Why can't we read our case file?
I don't know.
My case file.
Yes.
I don't believe it will work like that.
I would really like to look at it.
My case file.
No? Okay.
I think for the sake of progress, I am going to look up a walkthrough just in case, like, we're not doing something right with the case file.
Chris is quite a strange guy. What is he like about these pictures?
I mean,
I can't do
they're
anything
quite
with it.
symmetrical.
A container with chemicals.
Yes. He'll become the Flash one day. As long as the lightning bolt comes right through this window. I too could become the Flash. Maybe I could take a trash bag?
From the garbage? For the bones?
Maybe. Apparently I can slide like Gumby too, look.
Whoa! Now that's skill, you guys.
Okay. Got a very bubbly office.
Go back to our office.
Okay.
We need more supplies.
Do we think it's our office?
It is.
The messy one? Oh, this is the crazy dude. I totally want to talk with this dude. I gotta click on his butt. I don't think the chair...
What is he doing?
I don't think this...
I don't think he loaded right.
Hello, Lowry.
Oh no, not you, Halligan. You're all I need at the moment.
You're the one who's flying in the air in your chair.
It's just not your
Just
day.
not your day, is it?
All the better for you, Halligan, of course. Your last good day in this department must have been a few months ago. By the way, congratulations on your new case. I can't believe the chief has put a loser like you on it.
Ugh.
I'm getting Grim Fandango vibes from this interaction. You know?
You're right, Larry. My last good day was quite some time ago. It was the day you went on holiday, and I didn't have to stand looking at your face.
Hey, Detective Halligan. You see this as an opportunity, don't you? You think you're going to make it big in this department, don't you? Become the chief's favourite detective? I'll tell you something, Halligan. You won't get there. You're a loser and you'll stay one. The chief knows that as well as I do. You'll need to come to terms with that.
What?
Okay. We're major lagging
We are?
right now. Yeah, see?
I think the laptop is.
Well, my phone is too, that's why I was like...
Back to the game.
Okay, yeah. We're back.
I believe... Okay.
Well, you know, Larry, I'm actually not the least bit interested in your opinion of me. As for the chief, you ought to be more concerned about your own image.
The chief is actually in real trouble at the moment. The press is putting him under a lot of pressure. He'll calm down.
Bones. Let's see. I thank you for being so very friendly. Let's not argue.
Let's not argue, Larry. I need some information from you about the last investigations.
You've got the file, Halligan. I suppose you can read. And now scram.
We're trying to, Lowry. We are trying to.
Thanks for being so helpful, Detective.
You're welcome, Halligan.
How do I read file?
So wait, Serge, you're saying is that even in the updated promo screenshots of Lowry's office, he's sitting like that in the chair?
Amazing.
That's
Maybe
great.
it's just to show how much he has a chair. Just he likes to sit on the armrest.
I guess so. I think he'd fall
What
off.
is this?
Hello,
that
Mr.
makes
Doyle.
me angry. Hi, without horns. How
So
are you?
why is my office so messy? Okay, maybe I use the file somewhere here, and
I
can
should
read.
think up something else.
Something there.
The cleaner will empty the ashtray.
The cleaner will take the
The
ashtray.
cleaner. Smoking will be the death of me.
Okay.
Apparently, smoking will be the death of him.
Take paper. How do I read the file? Is there a different button I'm supposed to hit? Like.
Nope. Look at the drawers.
I can't get him to read the file.
No.
Think first, Brent.
Called the pizza place? Oh, he does
I won't
like
need
pizza.
these books now. I won't need these books. I can find my
where's
way
the-
without a map. I
where's
won't
the
find
phone
any.
number?
I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
See?
I hardly use it. The best recipe is still Al's Pizza Palace.
How do we call
My
it?
cooking book for single households.
Oh. Wait. No, there's pizza boxes on the floor. Maybe if we look at the pizza boxes, we can get the number.
Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore.
Why does he say it called
Al's
pizza?
Palace makes the best pizza in the whole of London.
The best pizza
Al's
in the
Pizza
whole of
Palace
London.
makes the best pizza in
Is
the
that how
whole
you
of
say
London.
pizza?
I won't find anything I could make use of now in there. The cleaner will empty the ash. I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
All right, click on the drawers by the hat rack.
There.
All right, what do we got?
Nope, no darts now. Maybe
Yes.
I'll play later. Against my favorite opponent, Inspector Miller.
Favorite opponent.
I love his voice.
Leave them. I don't need those anymore.
What are
That
they?
used to be my weekly ration.
Of cigarettes? What did I take? What is that?
A roll of plastic bags to secure
Ah,
evidence.
there we go. Now we can pick up the bones.
Okay.
Anything else?
Why do I need the gloves?
The best-selling headache pill. I've already taken one this morning. My brown sock? How did that get in here?
He's so messy.
What?
And why only the brown sock?
I'm not gonna.
I don't
say
want.
it. Don't say it. I'm not gonna say it. Deadpool knows what we're talking about, though.
That's a bottle of naturally cloudy apple juice. Half empty.
I think we call that cider.
Is there anything worse than
Is
thirst?
that a jawbone?
I'll take it with me.
Oh, it's the other sock. I thought it was a bone.
And
I guess make sure we check all 3 drawers.
4 drawers.
Or 4 drawers.
Detective Browning left this here once. An ugly thing. I'll take it with me. Maybe I'll give it back to Miss Browning today.
Oh.
The green scarf.
That goes
It's Janet's.
cigarettes?
I'm determined to give up smoking. Leave those alone.
Oh. Okay.
The shock. Oh.
The shock is connected
There's only
to
superfluous
the
stuff in there.
jawbone.
I guess I'll go get that.
Wait, we checked all 4?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I miss the other British dude who kept saying whenever I looked at his wallet, saying there's quite a lot of money in it. That's what this game is similar to, is that era of point and click.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently I'm... Oh, what is this?
A bottle of apple juice.
I guess I'll take the bone. Okay.
Should we take anything
For
else?
some reason, I want to... I don't know why I took
That's
this,
the
but I
bone
took
from
it.
Epping Forest. Wrapped up just the way it should be.
I feel like I should combine this.
I'd rather think about it again. A bottle of that won't help either.
We just...
That is no important. That is no
There's
important.
gotta be
That
other
is no
stuff in here.
important. That is no strange. There's hardly any flesh on the bone.
Oh, hey, Bara!
Hello.
Bara says, game might be European. They tend to think of cider exclusively as the alcoholic
skull
kind.
of the
Ah, okay, okay.
Skull.
It's
There's hardly any
apple
flesh on the
juice
bone.
In a big
There's hardly any
quotation
flesh on the bone. There's hardly any There's hardly any flesh on the bone.
Which
Check-
would
look
mean
by
it's
the
been sitting
foot.
for a while.
Look by the foot.
There's hardly any flesh on the. There's hardly any. There's hardly any flesh. There's hardly any flesh on the bone. I need to have the grass examined.
There we
Strange.
go.
The grass next to the bones is black. I need to have the grass examined.
So we gotta take some grass with us? Hey, there we go. Okay. I think that's all, because he's not saying anything anymore.
My gloves. I nicked them out of the exhibit room.
He stole them. Okay, so I guess now we go run some tests on the bones and the grass?
Where the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. There was some bones down on the ground, where a tourist found while jogging round. The tourist screamed and vomited too, and that's when us, Detective Hunnigan, came through. We grabbed some bones and grass clippings. We took them to the redhead screen. We'll see what we can combine right now. Grass and bones in town.
Here you go, Chris. Have a look at this.
A bone. Very likely the right thigh bone.
A bone!
Why are you bringing it here? I had a look at the bones with the forensic squad this morning.
I know, but I've still got a couple of questions about them.
Well, go ahead then.
Oh, that's a good one.
Did
What's...
somebody- yeah.
yeah.
Did somebody maybe scorch the flesh off the bone?
No, definitely not. That would look different. I suspect that it was rather cut off, or maybe taken off with acid.
Oh, acid would burn. Yeah, ask what sex...
Can you see any abnormalities?
I would have noticed them, Halligan. No fractures, no bruises. Everything quite normal.
What sex was the victim?
Judging by the structure of the bones, I think it was male. I'll write that down in my report as well. But I'll tell you right now that you won't get it before the end of the week, Halligan.
He seems irritated.
Okay, Chris, that's it for the moment.
Okay, Halligan. See you then.
Some tufts of grass from the place where the bones were. I can't see any. I should think up something else. Chris, I've got something else for you. Could you have a quick look at that too?
The weed. Also from the place where the bones were found, I suppose.
Exactly.
Okay, Brent. And what do you want to know about it?
What do you think?
Have you seen something like this before?
You mean, have I seen grass before? Are you,
You
trying
know
to pull my
that's
leg?
not what we meant. Just smell it.
Smells slightly burnt.
Exactly.
The bones were lying on this grass.
Oh, maybe somebody made a fire on the grass before the bones were lying there. That's not very unusual in parks.
It isn't? Kind of
There was
unusual
no
for parks to have random
fireplace,
fires on
the
grass.
grass was burnt under the bones. Yeah, let's go at the top one.
That was no fireplace, Chris. The grass was burnt under the bones and just there.
Well then, maybe the bones got hot.
What?
Can bones get hot in the
Can
sun?
bones get that hot in the sun?
Well, I don't think this is very likely in autumn. But right now, I can't say much more about that either.
So the
It's-
bones were...
Why do I get the feeling like nobody wants to do their job right now?
I mean, that's kind of the vibe they're putting
Like,
off, honestly.
Ugh, I can't believe you expect me to do work at my job. Ugh. So a person died. What's the big deal? Like
People die every day.
Like what?
Like what the heck? Yeah, I agree with you.
It's like.
Okay, Chris. See you later on. No way.
Okay. Huh.
I mean, there's nothing else we can talk to him about?
Hello, Chris. I've still got some questions.
What is it now?
It's about the bone again.
We already talked about that before.
You can't tell me more than that about the bones? Chris, that doesn't help me.
There's really no more to say about the bones, Halligan. Just wait for my report. You'll have it all nicely written down then. Or, hang on a moment. If you're really interested, go and see Professor Turner. He was the supervisor of a friend's PhD thesis. That's how I met him. He works in the Anthropological Museum in Oxford. If anybody can say anything about the bones, he can.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, Brent.
Okay.
Alright, so this does seem like the kind of game where you need to exhaust all dialogue options. Alright, time to go to the museum. Museum of Oxford. Very quaint. You know, this kind of looks like the school in Into the Pit. You know, the layout of the gate and then the school in the background? Doesn't it look like that?
No.
It does a little bit.
It does. I don't care what you say.
I was just watching the footage of it.
There is another thing to pick up here?
No, that was when we were looking at the bones.
Oh.
Serge said that a while ago.
Whoa.
Why is the fire hydrant so short?
That's how they do it in Scotland. I don't know.
Is it closed?
Locked. Closed due to renovation works. Great. And now?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to break in through the windows.
That are being renovated, so there's no glass.
Well, I guess then there's no breaking. Oh, hey, look, a window.
I don't know what this is. Looks like some random chair.
I think it's a bench.
I'd like to sit on this bench here all day, but I don't have the time.
Well, then maybe we should get a watch.
He already lost his wallet.
Doesn't look busy at all in there.
I don't think he actually lost his wallet. I don't know why we were messing with the guard like that.
We gotta get in there. Oh, a homeless person. I guess let's talk to him. Do not take his money. It'd be a dick move.
What money?
In the thing!
Hello, my friend.
Huh?
What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Are you blind? I'm having a drink.
That one.
Do you still like the taste?
Of course I like it, dum-dum.
It smells pretty strong, if I may say so. How do you manage to drink that?
I drink everything, mate. From schnapps to aftershave. Most important thing is that it makes you happy.
You don't look too happy, though.
You
Can
gonna
I
ask?
have a drop?
Get your own bottle, mate, and get me one as well. My bottle's empty.
Huh.
There's money in your hat there. Isn't that enough for a bottle of gut rot?
Oh, no. Those pennies wouldn't feed a parking meter.
Why is the museum?
Why is the museum being closed?
Well, it's been refurbished. At the moment, my business is running really badly.
How much did you, make today?
Well, just a poxy 60 pence.
You're right. You won't get far on that. Have you seen anybody going into the museum?
Yeah. Just this morning, a woman. A young, pretty one.
A woman? You haven't seen a man?
Nah. Only a woman. She comes here every day. Now and again, she gives me a few pennies. Oh, I think she works in the museum.
Ah, a woman then.
So what? What's special about that? There are millions of women running about in this world.
Okay.
I must be off now.
We know there's a woman going in there,
Okay.
but not exactly how we're supposed to get in there. I was gonna say, can we give him the apple juice?
I can't see any connection there.
I think that might just be to talk to him.
The beggar can make better use of them.
Can you open your inventory from here and give it to him?
I got you something. Here you
Hey!
are.
What's that now?
Apple juice. Naturally cloudy. Lots of vitamin C.
Apple juice? Are you pulling my leg?
Didn't you say you were thirsty?
Are you dense, mister? I want a bottle of cider. Apple juice is alright in the nursery, but I'm not into that.
Why don't you try?
Get lost. Leave me alone.
Aw,
You can drink your apple
I guess
juice
it's not
yourself.
cider, guys. We can't help him out. Although,
bottle of apple
probably would
juice.
be better that we weren't giving him alcohol anyways. I don't know.
I don't know. Something happening here. I think he has a little figurine there.
We can't get in through the door, and does that make us leave? Go into the car? Oh!
Doctor Who.
I think the TARDIS is blue.
Yeah, well. What is this?
A piece of trash?
Check the coin thing?
Telephone charges of British Telecom, so nobody forgets how expensive it is to use the phone.
Okay. I know, right?
Huh.
It's kind of like when you play an old game and there's like a telephone, like one of those little stand ones. I saw one at a bus stop a while ago, and I was just like, wow.
Yeah, they're not bad for emergency use, like at a bus stop. Because if you got... That's like the one time where it's like you get stuck somewhere and it's like... And then your phone... That's the time your phone dies.
Yeah.
Although they could just replace them with, you know, trickle charge, but... Then somebody's gonna mess with it.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna make it hurt your phone or something.
Can we
Let me in!
Can we talk to the
Let
guy?
me in!
Let us in! Can we talk to the guy over there doing the construction work?
No, it won't let me.
Maybe we need to get into a different, like, perspective. Oh, I see. Okay. I peeked at what we need to do next. We don't need to get into, we don't need to get in there quite yet, but we do need to make something for the old guy. Obviously.
Hello.
Who's this?
This stuff is very technical documentation for the computers. A monitor.
That's just whatever, when we're stuck, we're just gonna copy our face. Oh, it's so stupid.
Maybe it's a way to check his mood. Like one time it'll come by and it's like he's all...
like the scribbling in Mortuary Assistant. Like you look
Maybe.
at it and one time you look like a crazy guy, Or like some kind of monster.
He's making a sad face or something.
Yeah.
Hello, Janet.
What is it now?
It's me,
It's me again.
And?
Janet, I need to make a database inquiry at your terminal.
I'm sorry, I need your application for access to information. Form 234-2.
Great. And where do I get that?
Here, of course. There. Take it.
Wow. Bureaucracy, am I right?
I love it.
Hey, great. Thanks a lot, Janet.
That's all right. And now you'll leave me alone, won't you?
They must have gone on a date once and he was really with
Good.
himself.
Thanks a lot, Janet. I have to go.
Okay,
pizza.
Brent. See you later.
And then she was like, kept being like, it's pronounced pizza. He's like, no, it isn't. It's pizza.
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 Oh,
Anyway,
what's a pizza?
it's soaked through from the
I
rain.
know, he is quite the charmer, am I right?
That's a form for information procurement.
But what do I need from it?
I should think up something else. The switchboard. We have 4 lines, but Janet's all on her own at the moment. That's what happens during the holidays.
What holiday?
I mean, holiday like they're on vacation.
I'll take that with me. You never know. I might need it. A sheet of carbon paper. Very useful when dealing with bureaucrats. Forms for obtaining material.
I understand.
It's always handy having one of these tucked away.
We were
ran
right
out not so
on
long
track
ago,
with the
and there was a
apple
big
juice.
commotion on this floor.
However,
Yeah, I gotta combine
we
it.
gotta combine it, but we need his
Clipboards.
flask.
Clipboard.
We actually can take his flask from
clipboards.
him. We go get him a drink because he said it was empty.
I tried. I like this though.
Clipboards. Clipboard. 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 Clipboards.
Yes, those are clipboards.
Clipboard. I just like the idea of him like pointing like clipboard. The
Yes.
imagery in my mind of him
Files
pointing
of our
at all of the
This is where we
clipboards,
keep
that's pretty
every
good.
single unimportant scrap of paper. We'll have to break through the wall soon.
A detective for every case. All 2 of them. Yeah, I wanted to think that we need to make the. Okay.
So we need to turn the apple cider into to alcohol, but we have to go get his flask in order to do it. So we
Well,
have
how
to go
does
back
having
to the
a
beggar.
flask make it suddenly booze?
No, we have to mix something with the apple juice.
Well, I figured that. It's probably I got all those chemicals over there. What kind of chemicals would one need?
To make apples juice?
Yeast. That is flask?
Yeah.
That is flask?
These are the beggar's bags. The beggar can make better use of them.
Is that a flask?
No, the
Hey, it's
flask
me
is
again.
in the
So
thing.
what? Haven't you asked enough questions yet? You know more about me than my goddamn mother. Bagger off.
Oh, that's a shame.
Can I help him? Yes.
Can I help you somehow?
Help? Help? Nobody can help me.
Hey, don't despair. Everybody has a hard time now and then. Maybe I can do something for you.
Just leave it. I've lost everything. Everything. No money, no flat,
Everything?
no future. I'm
Poor
finished.
guy.
Simply finished.
Okay, what do you need most?
What do you need most urgently?
What I need a drink. Hey, mightn't you have a couple of pounds for me?
We don't.
Money? What for?
For the next bottle. This one's empty, and I hate empty bottles.
I understand. Sorry, I've got no money on me.
No money, eh? Well, bagger off then, old miser.
Okay, I must be off now.
Well then, okay.
How do we take his flask? Maybe that's the flask? Remember what Serge said about it being like really pixel perfect.
Where is his flask?
I thought those were flasks
beggar
on
can
the
make
side
better use
there,
of them.
but
Are you sure we don't need like?
Yeah, are you crazy? That's mine. Hands off, okay?
it says And his flask is empty. Pick up the flask and head back to Scotland Yard. Yeah, that's what it says. But
okay, where is his flask?
The beggar can make better use of. The beggar can make better use of.
I thought those were flasks, so he won't let you take his money. Obviously,
these are the beggars. The rubbish bin smells really bad. The rubbish. These are the beggars' bags. Hey, it's me again.
So what? Haven't you asked enough?
I gotta annoy him enough
to
to throw his flask at me.
Goddamn mother, bag her off.
What are you doing here?
Are you blind? I'm having a drink.
Can I have a drop?
Get your own bottle, mate, and get me one as well. My bottle's empty.
Okay.
There's money in your hat there. Isn't that enough for a bottle of gut rot?
Oh, no. Those pennies wouldn't feed a parking meter.
Okay, I must be off now.
Dang,
Well then.
So.
Okay.
What exactly is his flask? You got like a Coca-Cola bottle there. Because your cursor doesn't change at all.
Just a rubbish bin.
What is this right here?
It looks like a Coca-Cola cup, honestly. I thought the two bottles next to him were the flask, but it doesn't.
A bottle of apple juice.
Hold on, I might try to look up a walkthrough to see. Like maybe there's like a specific spot, or maybe this
Or maybe there's something back in
Scotland Yard.
Yeah.
Maybe in your office.
Maybe.
I won't find anything I could make use of now, and that one is wet. Anyway, I'm already wearing a coat. This is my collection of case files. I won't find anything I could make use of now in there. Outside, you can see the Thames. My writing desk. I am definitely the only one who can make head or tail of it.
To alcohol, the cause of and the solution to all problems.
Yeah, it kind of is at this point right now,
It won't work like that. No, that would be stupid. I thought it wouldn't work. I should think up. I can't. I don't believe that. I can't do that. My writing desk. Smoking will be my writing desk. I am definitely the only one who can make head or tail of it.
Oh, we have to read the case files through the book that came with the game.
What?
Like, you know when you physically get a game and it comes with a booklet? That has the case files. That sucks. I hate. That's one thing that sucks about when you play like old games later in life. Is like when you have stuff.
That means
like
I gotta pull up the PDF to read it. We have it.
I guess we do through GOG, huh?
Yeah, we have it. You just have to do the
extras.
And I have to, case file.
I mean, download it. Why not?
They can't see it.
Well, it take me 5 seconds and I can queue it up so they can say.
Ugh.
I know, right? Ugh. Well, I mean, it's cool when you actually have them, right?
Is it downloading?
No, remember how it wasn't working very good? Like the GOG window wasn't working when we had the game launched. So
darn.
We're kind of stuck anyway. So why don't we try to do this? So here, take us over to the couch. Take us over to the couch real quick. See it? There we go.
Why? Why am I over here?
To close the game because GOG won't work.
Well, then I should save the game.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Never mind, it already crashed. Well,
that's okay. We didn't do that much anyways.
Yeah, we did. Picked up a bone. I copied my face like 5 times.
Okay, we're gonna lose all of our copies apparently.
Talk to everyone again.
Why isn't it working?
I don't know.
Minimize auto. We don't need it now. It's over there. Also, hi guys. I know it's looking so Christmassy in here, right? Hi, Rooster. God was very no like
We're doing this live, which means I gotta do the things and click the buttons.
Click the buttons. Not that big a deal.
Alright. Something Druid, so...
Down, on the right. Underneath, yeah, there we go. And then extras. Ace fire.
Okay.
Aw, look at Otto. He's so cute with his little Santa hat. I'll take this moment while Dawn tries to get that all figured out to shout out the lovely art rat that put together. Oh, wait a second.
What?
This hat didn't turn on?
What?
Remember how you were like, hey baby, did you make sure they all work? Like before stream? I think it's control shift. L.
I believe you misplaced my hat.
There we go. Now his hat's on. What I was saying was I was going to shout out the lovely Splat art rat who did Otto so that y'all could go give Splat some love. If you don't already follow Splat, which you probably do if you've been hanging out here for any time at all. Oh wow, this is just oh my gosh, this is a huge case file.
My gosh.
There is so much context that we don't have. The skeleton murderer arrested. Okay, hold on. Is there any way that we can get this to not be like gigantic?
What do you mean? I made it gigantic so I can read it.
Oh, okay. Because I could just capture this and then chat could see it. But I'm not sure reading it is going to do us much good. We could just look at it, read it out loud, you know? Let's see.
Of course, found by hikers, Christian Road, closed.
So this is the case file for the case that they have been working on before they started working. They found it. So Lowry had this case, and then they took Lowry off the case and put it on. Like, put Halligan on the case. It doesn't... I'm not entirely sure this stuff is required to know, since it was like the book that came with the game.
I don't know, it might be.
It might be. The corpse had been skeletonized. A greater part of the body had been skinned to the bone. Even the ligaments had been removed. The skeleton was almost complete, with only the second metatarsal. I'm not sure what that word is.
The left foot of the skull missing.
The bones do not point to having been
decalcified.
Oh, decalcified. Or the grease having been removed. Some of the bones bear regular narrow notches caused by a sharp instrument, presumably used to remove the soft parts of the skeleton. Ew! Creepy!
No injuries.
So basically, this is saying is that all the bones kind of were the same as the bones we found, but at the same time, the person they said that was the bone killer was caught. So don't talk like this. Okay, here's they had Walter Smith in for in-person or like
this was the
interrogation.
Person wrongfully arrested.
The Butchering Butcher, trial fixed for July. Oh, so he wasn't the killer, but Lowry put him in, and he was innocent. Oh wow. Okay, so that's why they took Lowry off the case. All right. Okay. So that was some much needed context.
I think so. Well, there it is.
I guess we can pull up the game again, and we have to retrace our steps unless it autosaves. Well, last time it just sort of like started where I left off, so we might be okay. Is there a save? Yeah, no, there's no save.
I didn't get a chance to say it.
Well, I guess take us back to the game. We're on the couch right now. We can't skip dialogue, can we?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Why did I crash the game again? Alright, back to the game. Let's hope it don't crash.
Where did Lowry go wrong?
Your dear colleague Lowry dealt with the skeleton murders last year. You should know that, Halligan.
Yes,
Lowry
we
worked
do
on
now,
the case for
'cause we
several
read
months.
the case file.
And finally managed to pull a culprit out of the hat. A butcher from South London. A married man with kids. They gave him a life sentence. He was in jail till 3 weeks ago.
Okay, a butcher, what do you mean until 3 weeks ago?
What do you mean, until 3 weeks ago? Did they let him go?
In a way, yes. They let him go in a coffin. He was stabbed by a fellow inmate.
Oh gosh.
Stabbed?
And knowing that he was wrongfully
Well, life in
accused,
prison's
dude,
hard.
That sucks.
I suppose the inmates don't like psychopaths much. Odd, really, considering the whole place is crammed full of them. Whatever. The butcher's dead. By the way, his lawyer phoned this morning and told me a hell of a lot of legal stuff. Just after the report on the radio, the butcher's widow is thinking of suing our department.
Oh boy. I mean, I can understand where they're coming from, though.
Suing our department? For what reason?
Oh, unlawful detention, involuntary manslaughter, abuse of office, you name it. I can't remember it all.
But the man was guilty, and now he's dead. So why sue us?
That's the problem, Halligan. He may not have been guilty at all. And as from today, the widow's lawyer has got a really good argument supporting that theory. There's been another murder.
Oh, boy.
There's been another murder.
Can't exactly
Exactly.
murder if
Is there an
he's
echo in
dead.
here?
A pile of bones has been found in Epping Forest. Supposedly a male corpse.
Okay.
You see,
You
Halligan,
can't skip
and
dialogue.
of
Okay, okay.
good.
Yeah, we already did all this, guys. We already
Good.
did all this. Okay, so...
I'm glad.
We gotta go get the bags and the stuff out of his office.
No, I gotta do this first.
Oh, of course. The important thing first! Of course! How could I forget, Dawn?
Skip.
The appropriate amount of times. Now
Yeah.
save the game so we never have to do that again.
Come on.
So it says
Hello.
once we get to the beggar, it says pick up the flask on the right side of the screen. So we're just gonna have to keep clicking around until we find it, I suppose.
Did you... What do you think?
For those of you just popping in now, we accidentally,
Okay.
well, rather
Hello.
the game
Hi, Halligan.
crashed before we got a chance to save, and so we're kind of
Well,
getting back to where we were.
Have you got...
Halligan.
No, it has...
Right now. Okay, then. Give me the examination material. I'll see if I can arrange it for today.
Well, then, if you don't have much time now...
That would be a good idea, Halligan.
Okay.
Okay, we'll come back with the materials. But first we gotta go get stuff out of our office. Clicking faster just makes him slide down.
I gotta like click twice, but not too many times, otherwise he stops.
If you triple click, then he's like sliding around on one foot.
Top drawer.
Apple
That's
juice.
a bottle. Is there anything worse than thirst? I'll take it with me.
Well, that was like our clue. You gotta hit back and open the other drawer, and then yeah.
Drawer number 2.
I'll take it
Scarf
with me.
for
I'm
Miss
determined
Browning.
to give up.
Okay.
I'm determined to give up.
Determined
That's what he
to
said.
give up. Plastic bags.
My good old leather gloves. The best-selling head. I've already taken my brown sock.
My brown... Buy my brown sock.
Alright, now we go back to the crime scene. Gotta talk to the officer, and we gotta get all through that stuff.
The scene of the crime.
This bone is quite long. Seems it's from the victim's leg. Strange. The grass next to the bones is black. Strange. This bone is quite.
Okay,
this bone is
so we
grass
just
next to
gotta
the
get the
bones
bags
is. I can't see a roll of plastic bags to secure evidence. My gloves. I should think about it again.
My gloves. Like mine instead of my.
A roll of plastic
My
bags.
gloves.
To
What do
secure...
we have here?
By my brown sock.
Good morning, officer.
Sounds like
Good
a
morning,
terrible
detective.
explanation.
I hope you've had a good breakfast.
Oh, well, when were the...
At 5. Indeed?
How did the press find out about this so early?
No idea, sir. These vultures seem to have a sixth sense for crime. It's either that or somebody from your police station.
Were there any onlook?
Yes, a couple, but I sent them away. The real run will start after people finish work.
Well, hold the fort, officer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Anytime.
So this time we didn't accuse him of taking our wallets.
I don't know where that came.
I have no idea where that came from. It almost feels like a line of dialogue that maybe is supposed to happen later or something.
Maybe,
I don't know. Gonna get the form from her. Clipboards.
Yeah, you know.
At least that's one thing you can get hold of here without too much trouble. They are needed for the forms. Makes it easier for the chief to sign them. That's a clipboard.
Aw, he won't
Wait,
look at
I
him
actually
now.
took it this time?
Carbon
Yeah.
paper. I'll take that with me. You never know. Forms for obtaining materials. It's always handy having one of these tucked away. We ran out not so long ago.
Okay.
Hello, Janet.
Hello, Brent.
Have you heard? The chief has handed Lowry's case over to me.
Yes, and there was no way that I could have missed the conversation between the chief and Lowry.
Oh, I bet that he wasn't too happy about that, huh?
Well, not bad, is it? Please have the necessary information ready by 2 p.m. and arrange a press conference.
Are you mad? Look, I'm not your secretary, detective. Any information in this department is to be treated according to Regulation 12A23. Look, you've got the case file, and that will have to suffice. If you need more information, then you will have to get a 234-2 with 1 copy.
Oh my god, I need to make an inquiry,
I
Janet,
need!
right now!
Speak in all caps!
No, I don't want to yell at her. She seems to be stressed out enough.
What did you say I'll need?
It's not my job to explain regulations. Didn't you attend?
Yes.
Then it's high time you trained it. Enjoy your...
Okay, so we need to combine the
Good.
paper
See you later.
with the
Take your
clipboard,
Hello, Janet.
and we need
Hello.
to have like a pen or something. I'm not sure.
Have you got a minute?
Not even a minute, Brent.
Shall I come back later?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Good.
Guess we'll
see you later
her
then.
later,
Take your time, Brent.
No, I thought she gave me another form.
No, I think she gave it to you because you didn't have one, but now you have one. See? You picked
That's
it
a
up.
form for stationery procurement. Without that, you don't get anything at Scotland Yard.
Yeah, so take that, combine
Think
with the clipboard.
first, Brent. No, that's a form for stationery
Oh.
procurement. That would be stupid. I
That-
thought it wouldn't work like that.
That would be
That's a clipboard.
stupid.
That won't get me. That doesn't. That's a form for stationery procurement. Without that, no, better. That won't get me any further. It would have surprised me if it had worked like that.
This is so weird. Like,
It's like everyone's different now.
yeah, it seems like the game is different.
Like they're talking to me they're not as mean. Like I've skipped some of their dialogue, but they're not being as mean to me. For some reason.
I've just come back from the place where they found the bones in Epping Forest.
And? Trailblazing new findings?
I've got something here I'd like you to have a look at.
Show me.
Oh, it is true because you did something before coming to him. He's less irritated with you.
Here
now.
you go, Chris.
Dang,
Have
I
a look
didn't
at
really
this.
expect
A
that from
bone.
this kind of game.
Very likely the right thigh bone. Why are you bringing it here? I had a look at the bones with the forensic squad this morning.
I know, but I've still got a couple of questions about them.
Well, go ahead then.
Did somebody maybe scorch the flesh off the bone?
No, definitely not. That would look different. I suspect that it was rather cut off, or maybe taken off with acid.
I feel like acid. we should say all of it.
Can
Because
you
he
see
said he
any
was gonna write down that
abnormalities?
it was male in his findings, so I
What
think
sex was
that-
the victim?
Judging by the structure of... I'll write that down in my report.
See, he wrote it down in his report. Like,
You
I'm
can't
not sure if
Chris,
that'll
that-
have an
There's
impact
really no
later.
more to... Just wait for my report. Or, hang on. If you're really interested, go and see Professor Turner. He was a... He works in... If any...
Okay, I've got
Okay.
that.
Don't make...
All right,
Here
we're
you
catching
go.
up,
About...
guys.
I know.
Well,
Oh, about the grass.
Can you see?
I would have...
Did some?
No, I suspect...
Okay.
Okay,
It's the way I have to take
Yeah.
put things
Chris,
away.
I've got something else for you. Could you have a quick look at...
the weed.
Exactly.
Okay,
Do you notice that?
the grass looks slightly burnt, I'd say.
Precisely. I think so as well. Could you check that more exactly for me?
What for? This is plain, slightly burnt grass. I can tell you that without checking it.
I would like to know if there are any special residues on it. Spirit, charcoal, petrol, something like that.
That's an easy one. One moment, I'll just have a look at it. Doesn't look like it, Halligan. No traces of incendiaries. It's not burnt that much.
Interesting.
That was different.
How old are the burning traces?
I would say they aren't older than... 24 hours.
Oh.
Okay, Chris. See you
so
later on.
the burn was definitely from the bones at that point.
That's the bone from Epping Forest. Wrapped up just the way it should be.
It definitely was from the bone. Interesting.
Why is everything different now? Save. Save. GG1. Save. Ed file. Okay. Resume.
All right, back to the museum, and then we
Right.
can go see Donovan.
You got it. Gotta get that other hit. Gotta give up smoking. Every time I think about smoking, gotta take another screenshot.
That's how he's giving up cigarettes. Is he's just gonna put his face on a copier every time he wants to have a smoke. That is
Oh,
a
you didn't even get a
very
smoke.
that's a very involved way to quit smoking.
Hey, you get your mind off it when you got bright lights in your eyes.
You're like, oh, I'm blood.
Flashbang yourself every time you feel like having a cigarette. Oh, the ringing.
Well, now I have a headache.
Like the opposite of exposure therapy. Overexposure therapy.
Overexposure therapy.
Hello, my friend.
Huh?
How are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Are you blind? I'm having a drink.
Can I have a drop?
Get your own and get me.
There's my... Why is the museum being closed?
Well, it's been, at the...
How much did you, You're right. Have you seen that?
Yeah, a woman.
Lady,
A woman?
yep.
Nah, she come... Oh,
Ah.
so what?
Just a lady.
Why is the...
Well,
How much did
Being
you...
refurbished.
You're right.
Didn't make that much.
Okay.
well then.
Isn't this the flask right here?
So to the far right of the screen. So I'm guessing that would be the flask, yeah. It's gotta be some very specific
Hello, my
pixel.
friend. Can I help?
Help?
Oh my goodness!
Hey,
Hi,
don't-
Princess
maybe I can
Yen.
do-
Hello,
no, man,
Raiders. They do a little shout out for the
What do you
Ocean
want, hey?
Raiders. Ocean Man, take me by the
well, back-
hand. It's the Prince Ocean
Okay,
Man.
Well then.
Trying to take this man's flask. Take the flask. Please give me the flask. I just want to feel. Maybe I can take this bottle. and
I
put
got
it-
you something. Here you are.
Oh,
what's that?
no,
Ow.
we know
Apple
he's not
juice.
gonna like this.
Naturally cloudy.
Yes, it is
Lots
the
of vitamin
mystery
C.
of the
Apple
Druids.
juice.
How are you doing,
You
Prince?
put him on leg.
Didn't you say you were thirsty?
I want...
Why don't you
Get...
I hope you guys had a good stream.
I got you something.
Oh, what's...
Apple. Didn't you?
Oh, you... I want...
Why don't you
Get...
Don't think I can take it.
Well, the walkthrough says you can take it.
A
so
roll of plastic
we gotta figure out
bags
where
to secure
exactly we're
evidence.
supposed to click to take it. Or maybe it's the one on the ground. That's the bottle. That's the flask. See what I'm saying?
Doesn't this look like a flask?
It does, it does. Oh, we've never seen this game before, Prince. Tonight is actually Chat's Request Gaming. And,
The beggar's flask.
Aha! There we
Absolutely
go. You got it that time. It's Chat's Request Gaming, and lovely Rebel friend redeemed this game, Mystery of the Druids. We've never seen it or played it before, so we're doing our best. We actually just caught up to where we were before the game crashed.
Now the
so
flask
Dawn,
is half full of apple juice.
Okay, I need like yeast or something.
Something to make it alcohol.
Maybe something really strong alcohol, like ethanol.
Yeah, that's probably what we need to add.
Cool.
For anyone who came in on the raid and you don't know who we are, I'm Meg the Slime.
I am Dawn the Robot.
And we are video game developers and VTubers. We make games and play games here in the Game Grotto. And now we're going to make some boost for a homeless man.
Maybe. I mean...
Apple juice and ethanol, I mean, that'll...
Apple juice and ethanol running through the flask, laughing at what the other one had to say. Wait.
Where is the flask?
There it is.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is. A bottle with some sort of chemical.
Let's save. There was a little bottle of ethanol too, so maybe we need to use
Take
the
it
little
with me?
bottle.
Chris surely wouldn't like that. That's a mortar. That's a mortar. That's a mortar. That's a mortar.
That's a mortar.
Hey Magna, how are you doing? It's good to see you.
Oh, good. Progress to New Vegas. Where are we going?
Oh,
to get
excellent.
To this table?
That's one of my favorite games.
Far too hot to touch. Far too hot to touch.
Dawn,
That won't feel different with gloves either.
Okay, so we can't take that. Well, dang, how do we...
I thought it wouldn't work like that.
Maybe
No,
we can grab
not a
those little
chance.
flasks over there. Chillin's always good. Well, we're a little stuck, but not like super stuck. We're just sort of like figuring out how to turn this apple juice into alcoholic apple juice, so we can get a homeless man to give us something. I'm not entirely sure, but we need to make him something to drink, and he wouldn't take just the apple juice. So we need to make the apple juice a little more boozy with some chemicals from a forensic lab.
Well, I assumed ethanol, but...
I think you were on the right course. I think you just grabbed the wrong bottle. Because next to the big ethanol bottle was a small one. See? 90% ethanol. Just try to take the little bottle.
Too dangerous to carry. The bottle is full of dust and fingerprints. A bottle with some sort of chemical.
I need like a dropper or something. Or some other way to get the liquid out of it. Oh, there. 20 minutes later.
The green scarf. It's Janet's.
Wait.
The big one? Or the little one?
I used it here, and then it said 20 minutes later.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around. The
What?
green scarf. It's Janet's.
Try using the flask on the big one?
Wait, what just happened? Did I...
The bottles were dusty. Maybe you cleaned them off.
The bottle is clean now. Too dangerous to carry the bottle
Okay,
around.
so
with
now
me.
use
I don't
the
even know
flask
what
on
kind
it.
of stuff that is. Too dangerous. A bottle with some sort of chemical.
What?
The bottle
it's
is
menthol.
clean now. A bottle with some sort. Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is.
Well, I'm glad I cleaned them, because I thought he tried to... I was using
The
this
green
scarf
scarf. It's Janet's.
to try to wick out some liquid. And I thought it took 20 minutes to wick
So,
it out.
It says that we need...
A bottle of apple juice.
Huh.
fingerprint powder.
Okay, but...
Let's go. Okay. Use a magnifying glass on the left shelves containing the bottles. Look closer to the bottles. Use Janet's green scarf on the bottles.
Yeah.
Go talk to Chris. When he asks you if you want to try some alcohol, say yes. Okay.
I mean, that was the next...
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
Museum's closed,
The museum is closed. It's being refurbished.
Oh. Well, that's bad luck.
Yeah,
why don't you phone him?
My wallet has disappeared. Have you seen it?
Your wallet? No, it isn't here. Was there much money in it?
No, a £20 note and some change.
Well, it isn't here anyway.
Okay, Chris, that's it for the moment.
Okay, Halligan. See you then. Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
We already did this, but I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Something I wanted to ask you, Chris. What do those flasks contain?
Oh, you mean those on the shelves? They contain all sorts of different chemicals I need for my work. Indicator solutions, alcohol, things like that.
Why do you need alcohol for your work?
Certainly not in order to drink it, Halligan. We use alcohols as solvents. Most types are poisonous anyway.
Ooh.
Would you bottle some of the drinkable alcohol for me?
Would you bottle some of the drinkable alcohol for me?
No way, Halligan. Do you think we supply the whole department with alcohol? That'll be the day.
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
Alright, so we're gonna take
Well,
one
Halligan,
anyway. Some anyways.
How'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
So about that...
Hi, Vari! Ah, yes. A nice
Something I wanted to
wiggle.
ask you, Chris.
A nice dance.
What are those flasks contain?
Oh, you mean those? They contain all sorts of...
You've got
Okay.
a great job, Chris. Masses of alcohol and everything legal.
Nonsense, Halligan. Do you think we spend all day getting drunk with medical alcohol? Why don't you just try the stuff?
Sure, no problem.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so what does he give you?
The medical alcohol, which would be like 98%. Did I see which one he...
Oh, but he's gonna touch it. So we dust the fingerprints of which bottle he touched,
Here,
and
Brent,
then we
to
know
your
which
health.
one.
What's up? Go ahead, try it. You won't get one of these so often.
All right, here
Bottoms
we go.
up,
Cheers.
everyone.
Merry
Cheers!
Christmas.
To your health, Brent.
An interesting aroma, isn't it? Brent, aren't you feeling very well?
Oh, gosh!
Are you sure you're okay?
No!
Game over.
Whoa! I don't want to kill the homeless guy.
That's why we gotta cut it with apple juice.
God damn it. You could knock someone out cold with this kind of stuff, Chris. Chris?
He stole my wallet.
I think he took his wallet.
I think he took the guy's wallet.
Uh...
I cannot believe that just happened. So how do... So now, okay, so now we know...
Far too hot to touch.
I don't want to kill... So, okay, Vari, I know you just came in. So basically... Basically, there's this guy who's a beggar, and we're trying to get him some booze so we can get some information out of him. And we need to mix alcohol with, this medical alcohol so we can make it boozy apple juice. Sorry, apple juice.
Flavored
Oh,
rubbing
sweetie,
alcohol.
it's not playing any of the cutscenes. The capture isn't playing any of the cutscenes. They didn't see any of that.
Oh, really? They didn't
Yes.
see the weird laughing and the, like, got knocked out and stuff?
No.
It's probably because it's opening a different window.
It is probably opening a different window. How do I fix that? Window capture?
Yeah.
I'd have to do desktop capture instead, huh?
I want to use the ethanol, but my character isn't smart enough to know which ethanol to use.
Yeah, so we need to...
So where do I get the fingerprint stuff?
We need to find fingerprint dust somewhere.
A sheet of carbon paper. Very useful when dealing with bureaucrats.
Where would we find dusting powder? I mean, either check our office or maybe Lowry's office? No, we won't use the methanol. That would be very bad. We need dusting powder. Who would have dusting powder? Just go take his stuff. He's not gonna complain about it.
He's busy.
He's floating on a chair, okay? Like. Okay, I am going to.
Sure. So that's weird. So all the cutscenes aren't going to be shown.
I have an idea of how to fix it, but it'll take me a second. So maybe we do like a little BRB and I fix it.
Well, what are you running right now? A game capture?
It's a game capture, yeah.
Mm.
So I'm thinking if we do a
yeah, but then they can
capture,
see everything we do. That's the only problem.
Well, then we just have to minimize it. Like that's the only way they're going to see the cutscenes, though.
Mm.
I can see the Thames and Tower Bridge.
Use magnifying glasses. Oh, check the other side of the lab for the fingerprints powder.
But I did.
In the orange jars.
I did. It wouldn't take them. I'll try again.
A container. I can't do anything. I can't do anything with. I can't do anything. I can't do anything with.
Well, it's one of these jars.
I can't do anything. 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 I can't do anything with this. I can't even pronounce the name on the label right.
Okay, that's what we needed. When in doubt, just keep clicking.
Fingerprint powder.
There we go. Which one did he use? You don't
what
say.
What we've got here. This is the bottle Chris took.
I mean, I never could have guessed it was the big bottle that said 90% ethanol, but sure.
I mean, I did guess that.
Yeah, we did.
Cool.
Then we mix with flask. Make yourself a little mix.
So they're not seeing
nope,
this?
They're not seeing that at all.
I poured the ethanol into the flask.
We can try a window capture?
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
A flask. That doesn't work.
A flask that doesn't work. Well, that's not very good. Alright. Hold on. Uh-oh.
Save first.
Too late.
Yes. Okay, so... This is very difficult.
It crashed.
Okay, it crashed again, guys. It crashed. So, let's go ahead and go back to the couch real quick.
But I can't edit this from the couch.
Yes, I can. Hit the couch, and we'll do some editing, and we'll try to set this up so you guys can see it. So, the game crashed again.
Which means I have to do everything.
I wish I had some
that save.
Christmas music. Then you guys could just listen to some Christmas music while we did stuff.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingle! Ring ting tingle.
Dog's taking me so. Okay, so this side is where we're editing, okay? That's how it works. Oh wait, no, it's the other side.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
So if we don't use these ones, then we just go back to
If you have ever wanted the correct take to do a double take, we are in the middle of a take. That is
what are you talking about?
take.
Sing it, Don. Thank you, Bart. Don, serenade the chat while I fix this, okay?
Christmas. Just like the ones I used to know. Wait, what?
Where the treetops glisten.
Where the treetops listen and listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Just every Christmas card. New days, new days, new days, very bright. And they all
Okay. So how this will work, sweetie, is you'll just start the game, it'll go full screen, and they'll see it. So we'll just have to keep OBS minimized. You can turn off studio mode now. There we go. Alright guys, so well, this time we'll be able to see the cutscenes, which is kind of good that you didn't save. Because now you guys can actually see. So
well,
just minimize,
we'll find out.
Over. You guys will see a little OBS, but this is the treetops glisten and children listening. Yeah. But that's just how that's how it will be. There's nothing like there's nothing.
I hope this works. Here we go. Did it work?
We appeared.
Did it work?
Hold on, we're waiting for stream delay.
Load game open.
It's small. All right,
I really don't
you
want
have
to
to
break
alt tab
anything.
because we have to fix it.
What?
See, it's tiny.
What do you want me to do about it?
Alt tab because it doesn't have the right display being shown right now.
See, now it's just,
it makes it
now
tiny.
we're just in mirror mode.
Why?
It don't work.
Why is it
don't work?
tiny? Okay, so we have to do this.
This is awful.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh boy. Dum 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 dum. Gosh, why did the developers of a game made in 2001 predict the idea of making a game streaming? I mean, whoa.
They should have known. They should have known. Here, let's see.
All right.
Let's see if it's big enough for you guys to see now.
How about that?
It's okay, we gotta wait for stream delay. Nope. Bigger.
Where is it?
That one. Do you see how I was doing it?
I think so. Like
Just
that?
just try to keep it in the border, not over top of the border.
I got it. I get it.
Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see.
Blah.
Bigger. I did this once for Nancy Drew. Because it was... What are you doing?
Making it bigger.
Wait, you're covering up the line.
I gotta guess.
We're trying. Now it's too big. No, it's too big.
Did you get the stream ready for tonight? Yeah, I totally did. No.
Dude, how was I supposed to know that the cutscenes wouldn't play?
The same way that the people who made the game in 2001 would know that streaming would be a thing. 20-something years later.
Exactly. So, in other words...
You wouldn't. I'm gonna be a perfectionist about this now while we do this blind.
Mm-hmm. I sure am.
Oi. Making it tough, making problems go. How you doing, Otto?
Alright, here, let's just do this. Just turn the
what's
freaking
that?
border off.
Turn the border off?
Just turn the border off!
That thing?
What?
The border?
Hello!
This border? That border? I don't know which border. You named them all things.
Hi, Raiders. Sorry, we're kind of in the middle of a thing. Hello! I hope you guys had a good stream. Let me,
Welcome in!
Hi, Melody. It's good to see you. We're playing a really old game, and it's being difficult, but we're still happy to see you. How are ya?
Welcome to Chat Request Gaming. It's a little dusty. Let's clean them. 20 minutes later. Did everyone see that? Let's hope.
Let's see. Did everyone see the 20 minutes
now
later?
They're all clean.
Oh yeah, it showed up. Okay,
Okay,
I think our cutscenes are gonna work now.
Maybe the cutscenes will work. Okay, now I know what bottle to grab.
I can't do anything with...
Yes, I know you can't do anything with that. With your pizza.
This guy calls pizza. It's very weird.
Hello, Chris.
Halligan. So, how was the museum?
Well, I hope you had
No,
a
I
good
haven't.
stream,
I see.
Melody.
No,
it's
not
wonderful
good.
to see you
Now,
here
I
in
really
the
need
game
to go-
grotto.
Oh.
Okay, Chris.
I guess I need to go to the museum. I haven't gone to the museum yet.
Oh yeah, we haven't even talked to the beggar yet.
Ugh.
So wait, was it not playing this cutscene?
Maybe it wasn't.
Oh my gosh, you guys didn't even get to see this! Okay, we're basically just starting from the beginning now, guys. Again, for a third time, because this game crashed. But this game is called the,
when you see the same thing 3 times.
The Mystery of the Druids. We've spent maybe 2 hours already trying to get it to run properly, but it's good. We got it all figured out.
We had it run, and then it crashes, and then I didn't get to save. I did save, so we got to recover some of our progress, but
we're happy to have you guys here all the same. If anyone came over on the raid and you don't know who we are, I am
don't know what to put in there.
And I'm Don the Robot, and apparently I found the letterbox.
Oh.
Locked.
And we are video game developers
A letterbox.
and VTubers. We make games and play games here in the Game Grotto. And thank you, Surge the Dirge, for our robo friend here who redeemed this game.
And today is Chat Request Gaming, so that's the reason we're thanking Surge the Dirge.
Yes, because Monday is the day we play games requested by our channel. You save up enough channel points by hanging out on the stream, and then you too can make us play whatever you want us to play.
Absolutely
With
empty.
few exceptions.
Hello, my friend.
Listed on our Discord.
What are you...
He's here, he's begging.
Because I'm very...
We already did this, guys. We need to get his flask so that we can make him some alcohol. Which I don't exactly know why we're making him alcohol. I think it's to
You don't look...
get more information out of him.
His bottle's empty. I don't have any money because I'm missing my wallet.
Okay.
Well then.
Try to take
Hello,
his
my
flask.
friend.
Has anybody gone in there?
How are you?
What?
Have you... Been here for long?
Time.
Since 83. Wait.
What happened in 1983?
What happened in 1983?
I lost my job.
Have you seen
Have
anybody?
you seen anybody going into the museum?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just this morning, a woman. A young, pretty one.
A woman.
Okay, we saw this part. We're looking for a dude, but woman went in, so they're not in there. And he's
Why is
being
how much?
refurbished.
You're right.
He didn't make that
Okay.
much.
Well then.
Okay. I think I got everything I need, or got before.
Did you get the flask?
Yes.
Okay.
Goodbye. Go to Scotland Yard. Go inside.
Oh, to catch up the Raiders on
Save
what
game.
the story is so far. So we are Detective Hunnigan. Halligan? We're a detective who works for Scotland Yard, and there is a killer or some kind of nefarious killers that have been killing people and stripping them of their skin and leaving nothing but a pile of bones. So we had a officer who was our co-worker who used to be on the case, and he was taken off of the case because they wrongfully convicted a butcher, saying he was the killer, but he was not.
No.
Well,
And then we
Okay.
got
Okay, Halligan.
to try to figure out who done it and who been making the
Well,
bones.
Halligan, what did...
Okay.
Hunnigan, that's his name, Hunnigan.
Something I wanted to ask you, Chris. What do those flasks contain?
Oh, you mean those? They contain...
Yes, they contain anything. Okay. Wow.
You've got a great job, Chris. Masses of
So
alcohol
cool.
and everything legal.
Nonsense, Halligan. Do you think we spend all day getting drunk with medical alcohol? Why don't you just try the stuff?
Okay.
Oh boy!
Sure, no problem.
Now you guys get to
Hopefully
see the
you get-
cutscene we saw.
Well, hopefully they get to see the cutscene.
It worked when it did the 20 minutes thing, so I'm guessing this will work.
Well, it's a cutscene right now.
Yeah, so I think it's working this time.
Yay! And everyone can see what we saw.
Here, Brent. To your health.
This is medical
What's up?
alcohol that he's drinking.
Go ahead, try it. You won't get one of these so often.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
The sound effect.
To your health, Brent. An interesting aroma,
Isn't it? Brent,
Oh
aren't you
boy,
feeling
I don't feel so
Brent, are you
good.
sure you're okay?
Oh my gosh, he knew. He knew. He knew. And you think a detective would have like pretty good tolerance too.
That's an American detective in the 1920s. Usually in a Cthulhu game.
Yeah, usually.
They drink that and be like, ugh, tastes awful.
God
Never mind.
damn it. You could knock someone out cold with this
Said a
kind
bad
of
word.
stuff, Chris.
Did.
Chris?
Chris?
Chris is gone. Which means now I can go dust for Prince. From Chris. Chris Prince. Take this, go poof, 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 poof. Yeah!
Ah! Le
What we've got here.
fingerprint.
This is the bottle Chris took. That's a form for stationery procurement. Without that, you don't get anything.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
yeah.
And now we mix the ethanol into the apple juice. Mixy, mixy.
And
A flask, half filled with ethanol.
And apple juice. And now it's gonna be like really
Now the
strong
flask is
cider.
full, with ethanol and apple juice.
Guys, we did it! We can make progress!
Now I can run a car on
Stop.
Yay!
I don't think it's a good idea to take the bottle out of the lab. Chris will be back quite soon. He'll notice it at once.
Yes, yes, he will.
Well, I thought you left it on the table.
He did not. So he won't notice the powder, but he'd notice the bottle missing. Are we gonna like? Nope. Okay. Yep.
Okay,
we're just
fine,
gonna-
fine,
yeah.
fine. Nope.
Yay! We did it. Here, you guys can actually.
What do we
you
do?
guys have some. We made progress. You guys have some neat little commands for auto now. So if like you want to express that you're happy, you can do this. Yay! We did
You
it.
can do this. See, he's happy about it.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
He's just filling up the office with.
You know what everyone's getting on their Christmas card? Picture of his face. Imagine how gross and oily you would make it.
Yeah.
Quite.
I've got something for you. It'll knock you out
Wait,
cold.
did you save? Get the booze for the man.
The bum. Get the booze for the bum.
The man bum.
He doesn't have a man bum.
Well, he does now.
You gotta turn it this way.
Oh, so you can
Because escape is my
okay.
fast forward button.
Hey, it's me again.
So what? Haven't you asked enough? You know, more bagger.
I don't want your mom did. Okay.
Okay,
I need
well
to go
then.
now. Here you go. Have some food. This'll knock you
This'll
right out.
cure what
I've got something for you. Apple schnapps.
Basically.
From Detective Halligan's home distillery. My own brand. Would you like to have a taste?
You serious? All right, pal. I'm as dry as the bottom of a parrot's cage.
Why don't you drink it all? I don't mind. And it's a cracker, I can tell you.
Cheers, mister.
Cheers.
I mean, at least we know he's not gonna die from it.
Well, yeah, that's why we had to drink it first. He's out. He's snoring. I guess now we look through his bags? Oh, we're gonna take his money?
I needed money.
Is that really why we gave the man booze? It was just for his money? I feel terrible.
I guess.
We went through all that work
for 60 pence. This game.
What is this game? What actually is this game?
We lost so much money. Now we can order a pizza. He's asleep. That's all I got.
There are a couple of pounds here in small change.
I
really don't have the time for a break.
Maybe I can make a phone call now. Maybe if I drop them down the letterbox slot.
The letterbox? I don't know what to put in there.
Oh,
I don't believe it will work like that.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
I can't see any connection there. Closed.
I cannot believe we took his money.
Great.
I cannot believe we took his money. That was why we did all of that, was to take his money.
Well, to be fair, we gave him a great price for it. He's like, I can't buy anything with it. Well, you're in luck. I made you this.
That... Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Cool, now I can make a phone call.
Oh my god, was that the whole point?
You can't get through like that.
I don't know who.
Because our phone doesn't work?
What shall I pay for?
Wait, you're right. We did need money to call the guy.
I don't know what the guy's number is.
Go back to Chris.
Why does it won't work like that.
Oh, we gotta read the phone book.
I tried.
Look at the phone book again.
No, it's like there was nothing to click, and he's like keeps giving me this like, why do you want me to do anything? This Adventure King character is so resistant. Like, these are the books, right? But it keeps trying to make me leave. Like, see?
Yeah, no, I see what you're doing.
Like, I should be able to like flip these up or something.
Hey, a phone box, and I don't need a phone card. Hey, telephone charges of British telephone charges of British Telecom. So nobody forgets
like
how
Winnie the Pooh or
expensive it is to use the phone.
No, it's just like garbage.
But I can't take it, so it must not be. Is there a different button I can press that lets me flip these up, or is this some kind of British thing that I'm too American to understand?
It might be.
I would assume I could, like, you know, flip one up or like rotate it or something.
We'll put the money in the phone and see like if he just reacts to it.
It won't work without money. You can't get through like that.
No, pick up the actual phone. Yeah.
Which number am I supposed to dial?
No, click the... There it goes.
Let's see if the phone number of the museum is listed in here.
There we go. So this must be what Serge meant. It's like very
museum. Okay.
No, it was the idea that it wouldn't.
Museum of African Studies, Museum of Ancient History.
I'm sorry. In America,
Anthropological Museum, and the extension of Professor Turner. It's here. I've got it.
Okay.
Usually, you want to know the number before you put the money in and pick up the phone.
Because it's timed?
Yes.
Yeah, I get you.
I thought it was. I don't know. I never used a payphone.
I have. It's not timed until you put the numbers in.
Oh. Well, the only thing somebody used the payphone for was they jokingly called 911 when it was broken and it still worked. So there's that, I suppose.
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
Who am I speaking to?
My name is Brett Halligan. I'm calling from a phone booth. This is Detective Halligan from Scotland Yard.
This is Detective Halligan from Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard? What can I do for you?
I need to speak to Professor Turner. Doesn't he work at the museum?
Yes, but he's away on business.
Get her name. Look, miss.
Look, miss. What was your name?
Goodbye, Mr. Halligan.
She's hung up.
Dang it! That was all the money we had. Oh, no, I guess not. Then you click the phone.
Oh my gosh. This is too
Then you click the
manual.
book.
Pizza.
Let's see if the phone number of the museum is listed in here.
Really?
Museum.
Oh my
museum.
gosh.
Okay. Museum
That's
of
Don
African
furiously
Studies,
clicking because he
Museum
wants to
of
skip
Ancient
the dialogue.
History. Here, Anthropological Museum. And the extension of Professor Turner? It's here. I've got it.
Hello?
Hello, it's me again, Detective Halligan.
I told you, Professor Turner isn't here.
Yes, but...
Detective, I'm very busy. Please call again in 8 weeks.
But She's hung up again. Oh. What shall I pay for?
Hello?
Hello, it's me again, Detective Halligan. Yes, but... She's...
I guess we just have to go back to Chris and tell him he's out on holiday? Like, I don't... I say we talk to Chris. She seems,
I've got no money for
reluctant
that.
to talk about us to us because like we.
What
didn't...
shall I pay for? What shall I pay for?
I guess you can't.
Soda.
No, I guess you can't get a soda.
I don't have any money for that. Yeah, you do. It's right there.
Maybe it doesn't take those kinds of money.
Legal tender?
I guess not. Chris, I called it. It was a lady.
Well, Brent, still got a headache?
Don't ask, Chris.
Have you managed to contact Professor Turner?
Yeah, I phoned him, but he wasn't in.
Not in?
He's on an expedition. I just talked to some woman who works there.
With his extension number?
Yes, exactly.
Well, Halligan, that was probably his daughter Melanie. She works in the museum as well. My friend told me a lot about her. He used to be really keen on her.
So, Professor Turner has a daughter. Thanks, Chris. I think that'll help me.
So now we can call her back and say, look, I know you're the professor's daughter, and you need to let me in the museum. That's my guess.
What's wrong again?
8675309.
You always gotta try. You might just get an Easter egg. Someone picks up and goes, how did you get this number?
How did you get this number? My brain.
Would you let me in? It's cold out here. It's very cold. Oh, please let me in. Please.
Please.
Oh, pretty, please. A pretty cold, please. Pick up phone. Dial. No! Pick up phone! Why'd you put it back? Don't you? You're wasting money!
Why did you...
I don't know! Pick up phone.
That was weird.
I don't know what he did that for.
Click book.
Let's see if the phone number of the museum is listed in
No,
here.
click book! Click phone! Now you got me stuck in this
museum,
cutscene again.
okay.
Wait, if you just
Museum
clicked
of
on the phone, you would have
African
just dialed
Studies,
it?
Museum of Ancient History. Here, Anthropological Museum. And the extension of Professor Turner? It's here. I've got it.
Don is losing his marbles.
Hello, this is Halligan again. Please don't hang up, Miss Turner.
How do you know my name, Mr. Halligan?
Chris Hecker told me that Professor Turner's your father.
Yes, that's true.
What do you do at the museum?
I'm an anthropologist.
The same as your father.
Yes?
Miss Turner, do you think you could help me?
That depends. What's the trouble?
I found a bone that I've had examined at the lab.
A bone? A human bone?
Yes, of course. It belonged to a murder victim.
Murder? How awful.
The bone is from the body of one of the victims of the skeleton murders. I take it you've read about them?
Oh, good heavens, yes. What can I do for you?
Couldn't we discuss that inside?
Certainly. Come on over. I'll let
Yes,
you in.
we're in! Close the book! Dawn, do you have an answer to Nicholas's
If I could
hypothetical?
reincarnate any detective game I've played as the main character, which would it be? If I could reincarnate as?
Yeah, I think that's the idea. Like, if you got isekai'd into a detective game, what would it be?
I don't know, it could be fun and I could say the Call of Cthulhu, the Dark Corners of the Earth.
You would pick that one?
That was a fun detective adventure.
Oh my gosh, I would never want to be reincarnated into a Cthulhu game. Because
I
you
mean-
always are tormented and die.
No, not always.
I would pick something nice and tropical, like Sticker to Monkey Island or something.
That's not a detective game.
Oh, I guess so. Oh.
Mr. Halligan?
Yes, that's right. Hello, Miss Turner. Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking the time.
No problem. We're closed anyway. The museum is being refurbished.
It's not easy to get in touch with you. I was close to giving up.
Oh, you mean because of the phone call? I'm really sorry. I do sometimes tend to be rather short on the phone. You know, I get unpleasant calls sometimes, and that's why I'm a bit suspicious.
I see.
I get those too.
Well, I
It's so
finally got in
annoying.
touch with you.
Would you like to come in? Would you like a cup of coffee or anything else?
No, thanks.
Mr. Halligan, how may I help you?
As I said, I'm working on the skeleton murders. We found another victim in Epping Forest. All the evidence points to the same culprit as in the other cases. The corpse was completely skeletonized. Professional work.
That's horrible. But how can I help you?
My colleague Chris Hecker of the Forensic Lab has already had a look at the bones. He thought that your father could perhaps carry out some additional tests. He is a renowned expert, after all.
Yes, he could do that. But as I said, my father isn't here.
I know, but it is very urgent. Perhaps you could have a look?
You say you've got some of the bones with you?
Yes, just one. Here.
Oh, yeah, it's not in the bag
This
anymore.
is a femur.
Yes, that's what Chris Hecker said as well.
It will take some time, Mr. Halligan.
I can't believe we just
you
handed
wait
her
a
the
moment?
bone. Just like, here you go. Have a human femur from a recently
sure.
deceased murder victim. Not in a bag or anything.
It wasn't a bag.
Well, did you get anywhere, Miss Turner?
Not really. Not yet, anyway.
Okay. Well?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, you're playing her now. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
That's a human femur. Mr. Halligan gave it to me.
Imposter!
Guys, are you guys seeing this chat? We have two Dr. Turners.
Oh, she gone now.
Well, at least the sink works.
Father hates it when I use up all his chemicals. 2 bottles of developer. The wash basin. The wash basin.
Oh my.
So, how...
That's a human femur. Mr.
She
Halligan
goes,
gave
oh,
it
I'll
to
take
me.
care of it. Here, player,
This
you know
statue's
how
from
to
North
do this.
Africa. A relief.
This is a terrible
It's just come back
idea.
from the restorer.
Do we got any books on this kind of thing? Put the bone in here. Oh. Oh! Oh, that made my bones hurt. Now we have a sample.
A slice of the femur. It's wafer thin. You can almost see through it.
Okay, what are we gonna do with the slice? You're very...
This mask is worn for New Year's celebrations in New Guinea.
This one was... This looks like it's one from, Hugo's House of Horrors.
A death
Oh, yeah.
mask. In the Sudan, they put masks like these on warriors who died while hunting.
Oh.
This is from Easter Island. Very mysterious.
This looks like a swamp.
I'd like to know how my father got hold of this silver mask from Kenya. Masks like this one are worn by tribal chieftains for initiation ceremonies.
Yeah, and they go,
That does look like a
I got this mask in Central Africa. They wear them for rites that are supposed to cure diseases. Their witch doctors use them to drive away evil spirits.
He's got friends on the other side.
Well, dang.
Okay.
There's like a bunch of tools down on the south side of the screen right there. Oh, this looks sciencey.
Father's distiller. There's methanol in there. It's sometimes used to clean up relics.
Uh-huh.
That won't get me any further. Looks as if that won't work.
1 second. Excuse me, Claire.
What do...
These are pieces of very old statues. It's not easy to put them together.
Other
Father's
thing
distiller.
Until things start
There's
to
methanol
work.
in there.
You know, this would be a lot easier if I knew exactly what we were supposed to do.
You know, maybe I should just,
It won't work like that.
This is not a puzzle.
Two bottles of developer. 2 bottles of developer.
And a partridge in a pear tree. Like, where?
Okay. Look at the various weapons.
Weapons?
Down at the bottom.
These?
Yep.
Why?
The
Okay,
size.
there's powders and there's guns.
These
and there's
stilettos
knives.
were found during the excavations in Tenochtitlan, which is now Mexico City. These stilettos were found. A curved dagger. I think Father brought it back with him. This dagger needs restoring. The sheath of a
Look at the
dagger.
sickle.
Pieces of broken vessels. The sickle's from England. It could be a Celtic artifact, but we haven't been able to date it yet.
Why do I care about the sickle?
Antique muzzle-loader pistols. It must have been practically impossible to aim these things properly.
No.
Use the bone on the sickle.
Why?
That can't work.
Not that piece.
It's lucky nobody saw that. That's interesting. The notches in the bone were made by a sharp instrument. The sickle matches the notches to a T.
I don't know how you were supposed to know any of this.
Forbidden archaeologies, my favourite. Forbidden archaeologies, my favourite.
If there were like maybe some objectives or like something I needed to that she had in mind, maybe.
There's a microscope that we can look at the bone under.
I would love to find the microscope. That would be very helpful. That's what I would like to do. Very much, yes, I'd be like doing. What?
These pieces fit together, but my father and I never managed to figure out where they came. These sculptures don't belong.
Okay. We gotta find the microscope. It's like this room is really cluttered and it's hard to tell where anything is. So
these sculptures don't belong.
Yeah, that's why it would have been really helpful to have a person who exists in this world maybe be the one to do this. In
oh,
their
you saw
messy
it?
Room?
You saw it. Where's the microscope, Nicholas? Is it in that case up on the north there? You were near it. It is okay, so it is in that table that we were looking with the saw. Is it by the Bunsen burners? Look at the edge of the table with the chair. Oh, you're right, that is a microscope. There we go.
Why wasn't that part of the time?
So use the bone. Thank you, Nicholas. Oh, what is this? A green little... Enhance!
I can't see it properly.
Keep enhancing! Enhance
I can't
more!
see it properly. There's some metal residue here. It's gold.
Gold?
Whoa.
It's gold.
Gold?
It's gold.
Gold on the bones?
There's gold in them bones.
I was not expecting that.
So...
Look at the books.
What books?
The books that she's like, these are fascinating.
Okay, I did. What's the big deal now?
Hey, didn't this edition mention something in connection with sacrificial rites in Britain?
Did it? I don't know.
Let's see. Yes, here it is. An article about the Druids and their sacrificial rites. The latest findings indicate that in ancient England it was probable for the most... for their high ceremonies, the Celts usually preferred to use... Incredible. It all fits in with this bone. I'm sure the detective will be very interested.
Now, why they didn't just make that a cutscene, I have no idea. Because there was no way to indicate that there was any idea that you would know what to do with any of this. But we got what we needed. So,
is that it?
Let's go talk to Detective Halligan. Yeah, I think you're right, Nicholas.
That's a human femur. Mr. Halligan gave it to me.
Yeah, no, I wanted to make the other one appear
That's
again.
a human femur. Mr. Halligan gave it to me.
Oh, the clone?
It won't work like that. That's a
You
human
trying to make the
femur.
glitch happen again?
Mr. Halligan gave it to me.
Yeah, it was weird. Oh,
Mr.
well.
Halligan? I believe I've found something interesting about your bone.
Go ahead.
In my opinion, this bone was worked on.
With a sickle?
Yes, and probably with a sickle made of gold.
What makes you think that?
The bone bears notches matching the cutting form of a sickle to a T, and I found a trace of gold in one of the notches.
A golden sickle? Who would use a weapon like that in order to cut a human being to pieces?
That's what I asked myself as well. I found an interesting article which could help us. According to the historian Arthur Blake, the Britannic Druids carried out very bloody sacrificial rites. He found out that such rites took place at major celebrations of the Celts. He assumes that consecrated golden sickles were used for those rites.
And how does he know about these things?
He learned about it from old inscriptions he's translating at the moment. Interesting, huh?
Celts? Druids? Quite some time has passed since then, hasn't it?
Of course, but the descriptions in the article absolutely match the findings on your bone, Mr. Halligan. I'm sure the author of the article can help you.
I mean, yeah.
What do you think? Could this Blake be right?
I don't know. Maybe he just wants to make money with horror stories about ancient Britain. The bone you've shown me would match his theory quite well.
So you think this murder could be a ritual murder?
Yes, it would be possible. There are several occult sects and Satanists. They like checking their history books and adopting archaic rituals.
Oh, yeah, that's just charming, isn't it? Ask if she'd ever seen anything similar in her
Have you ever
career.
seen anything similar in your career?
Oh, Mr. Halligan, you don't know the Aztec skull walls. If you'd seen those, you'd consider your bone harmless.
Maybe, but that was centuries ago. The victim of this murder was found this morning, and it was found in London.
That's true.
What did you say this author's name was?
Blake. Arthur Blake.
Was there any mention in the article of how you could get in touch with the man?
I thought you'd ask that. His address was printed below the article. 366 Pinewood Road, Northampton.
Okay.
I'm going there now.
I guess we're gonna go,
Mr. Halligan, I'm interested in this, particularly because of my job. I'd like to help you with your case. Would you take me with you?
Impossible. It's confidential police work. I have to see him on my own. I'm sorry.
I'm sure my knowledge would be to your advantage, Mr. Halligan, and I think it would be really interesting to work on a case like that.
Oh, when I think about it, perhaps that's not a bad idea at all. Perhaps there will be more examinations to be done. Okay, Miss Turner, let's do it like this. I'll keep you informed on the case. If I hear anything new or if I need your help, I'll contact you. What do you think?
All right. I'll see you later then.
Yeah, see you later. And thank you, Miss Turner.
She secretly goes, yes, when he turns around and leaves. I got it. I got the job. I'm going to be a big detective one day. Okay, Nicholas says, wait, I have a theory. A cat has learned the power of the Druids' sacrifices and plans to use it to summon a horde of mice to eat, and then use their bones to summon Katakona's mystical fishbowl. Oh, this is not what I was expecting.
Here, you can save it.
Okay.
Golden bronze and porcelain thrones.
Porcelain thrones. There you go. Perfect.
Great.
Here, you can hit escape still.
Look at this face.
I think I'm most, like, freaked out by the baby, if I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah, there's a baby here.
Yeah. Your subconscious was leading you somewhere, Todd.
Mr. Blake's vehicle really is a vintage car, that's for certain.
That is a vintage car.
This mailbox has been struck.
Scotland Yard! Knock, knock, knock! Open up!
Ding dong. Ring the buzzer.
So charming, the sound.
Mr. Blake?
Yes?
My name's Brent Halligan. I'm a detective from Scotland Yard. I have a few questions I need to ask you.
Scotland Yard? What's this about? Is something wrong?
I'd rather we discuss this in private. Do you mind if I come in?
I'm not sure. What's happened? Is there a problem with one of my publications?
No, sir. I'm investigating a murder case. Perhaps you could help me? It really won't take very long.
Murder? How awful. But what's it got to do with me?
Mr. Blake, I'd really prefer it if we could go somewhere a little more private. May I come in?
Well, yes, certainly. Come on in.
Oh, wow, he has quite the study. This is very picturesque. I like it.
This whole house is just this one room.
Yeah, I guess so. Don't mind the kitchen or the guest bedroom. Just come into my study.
I've played Luigi's Mansion before. Do you not like the baby?
No, I like babies. I just don't like babies getting murdered.
With a Roman face. You're the author of a book on Druids, am I right?
Yes, quite correct. In fact, I'm just working on a revised version for the next edition. But what makes you so interested in my book?
I'm currently investigating a series of murders in London. I've made some interesting discoveries that I'd like to discuss with you.
What series of murders are we talking about?
The skeleton murders. You may have read about them in the papers.
Oh, yes. Of course. A terrible business.
Mr. Blake, I believe there may be some sort of ritual behind these murders.
Well, what makes you think that?
Dr. Turner from the Anthropological Museum in Oxford examined one of the last victims' bones for me. She found residual traces of gold on it. And round notches.
Round notches, you say?
Yes. Does that mean anything to you? Doesn't your book on Druids mention ritual killings, for which a golden sickle was used?
True. Are you saying these murders are based on the same ritual?
That's what I've come to ask you.
But that's impossible. It can't be true. It's... my God. It would be unthinkable. It would confirm all my translations. I've been researching the history of the Druids for 30 years now, but I've never yet found proof of my greatest fears.
Your greatest fears?
Yes, the perfection of the final ritual, the final confirmation of the Druids' power.
Whoa, okay. Back up. Start from the beginning. Tell me more about the Druids.
Tell me more about the Druids.
Well, the Druids were Celtic priests. They were highly respected scholars, responsible for preserving the Celtic religion and science. Their main tasks included conducting sacrificial rituals, medicine, astronomy, and justice. Experts now believe that Druidism began in ancient Britain and spread from there to the European continent, especially to Gaul. The first definite evidence of the Druids' existence goes back to 500 BC.
That's a long time ago.
Quite. And for at least 500 years from then on, the Druids were the most important class of Celtic society.
What happened then?
Well, with Britain and Gaul being conquered by the Romans, the Druids were quickly suppressed. Their doctrine was abolished, and replaced by Roman tenets. In the end, Christianity took over, and by around 1000 AD, Druidism seems to have vanished.
Except for now. Dun 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 dun. I mean, the guy on the piano, man. He just picks the worst times to pipe up.
Just want to look over and just see that Tom and Jerry cartoon, just like Tom play do 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 do. Then Jerry's on the piano, like trying to hit him. It's like, geez, calm down over there. Okay.
What's this final ritual all about?
This is the text I wrote down during my travels through England and France.
Also,
you know, when you travel through the country,
better?
you can feel that many locals still believe in the old Celtic customs. A group of farmers in the south of England let me copy the inscriptions on a megalith that stands in a field there. They claim that there used to be a huge Druid temple close to their house, but there's nothing left of it now. Whatever. I managed to translate the text, at least in part.
Okay, Mr. Blake, please come to the point. What does it say?
It says that the last of the Druids saw the fall of their priesthood coming in the year 1000 AD. In the confusion surrounding the final destruction of the order, a demonic superior Druid seized power, using his knowledge of Druid magic, not for the good of his people and to honor the gods, but to submit all of mankind to his rule. In order to secure the survival of the Druids' tradition, and to complete his devilish work, he organized a final ritual, transferring the knowledge and power of the last of the Druids to 5 infants. These infants have always been referred to as the inheritors.
Go on.
The inscription says that the ritual was not entirely completed. I've not yet been able to discover why, but from what I've learnt, the inheritors are strong and powerful enough to one day complete the ritual by themselves.
The babies? Guys, the babies. The creepy babies.
So... what?
Right. What have these murders got to do with the myth?
Well, that's just it, Mr. Halligan. I haven't told you the whole story yet.
There's more?
Yes. The inscriptions explain that the Druids' inheritors require the life force of other people to complete the ritual.
I see. And how do they do that?
According to legend, the flesh has to be cut off the bones of living humans.
Oh, great.
To be eaten. Only then can their life force be transferred.
Oh, they're
You mean
cannibals!
the victims of these skeleton murders were practically eaten alive by cannibals?
By Druids. Yes.
I don't believe it.
The worst is yet to come, Mr. Halligan.
What? What could possibly be worse than that?
If such skeletons have been found in London, bearing marks of a golden sickle, it can only mean one thing. The inheritors are preparing for the perfection of their final ritual.
Which means?
The myth says, once the ritual has been completed, the world will become a place governed by evil. Dark magic will be unleashed upon the world, and mankind will have but one choice: to obey or to die.
Great.
Well, where's the piano?
Can you
person
really
on that
believe
one?
all that?
I believe it's possible.
Right?
You know, Mr. Halligan, I'm not a superstitious man, but I've spent enough time studying Druidism to know that more goes on between heaven and earth than we can possibly imagine.
I quite agree.
You see, and the skeletons that have been found within the past few months fit in perfectly with the Druids' sacrificial rites. The day of the ritual's perfection is drawing near. Of that I'm certain. What we're looking at right now is just the beginning. Before we're through, more people will die, and the inheritors will soon be strong enough.
What can we do about it?
Time is running out, Mr. Halligan. You must find the inheritors and put them out of action.
Oh,
What?
man. Okay, hold on. So basically, long story short is, Druids are, in modern society, Druids are eating people alive to perform a ritual and gain their power so they can take over the world. And
To unleash ancient evil, dark magic
unleash
across the
ancient
land.
evil, dark magic across the land.
Enslave their fellow man. And eat them.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
So they're just like cannibal vampires.
Vanibals.
Vanibals.
Vanibal druids.
Because they consume thy flesh to live.
Okay. I guess then let's finish up with the good doctor
But
then.
why
here.
the golden sickle?
I guess so, Nicholas.
Apparently.
All
right, bring in the piano playing cat.
Let's do
With
it.
the dark
Let's see
magic.
how can we
That's
help.
an easy thing to say, but how can I?
There may be a way. During my latest research, I came across something very interesting. If the story I've heard is true, then there's a certain item that was extremely important for the ritual 1,000 years ago.
What is it?
A piece of jewelry mentioned in the old inscriptions. The Amulet of Transformation. You should try to gain possession of that amulet.
The Amulet of Transformation? What's its purpose?
I don't know, Mr. Halligan. Nobody does.
A little.
All I do know is that the myth says it's important for the completion of the ritual.
I
if
can
you
see
find
that,
the
Nicholas.
amulet, you may be able to prevent the ritual.
Oh, I see, because they need it.
How did you find out about the amulet?
My work led to the discovery of a connection between the Druids of Gaul and Britain. It seems there was a small group of British Druids who fled to France when the ritual failed.
What for?
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
France.
they wanted to save the amulet. I found out that a 13th century despotic French nobleman somehow gained possession of the amulet. I found a picture of him in an old archive.
Really? Let me see.
Wow. That'll really
That's
be
an
helpful.
old archive, all right.
I don't think it looks like a cartoon character. Like he's about
I'm
to
not
go.
sure that's going to be helpful.
Like he looks like he's about to turn around and go and like Gremlin walk up into the little thing and then,
into the castle.
and then shut the door and be like, eh. Like okay.
Just click. Pour apple juice on book.
Oops. Carbon copy.
No, I think we're just supposed to back out.
Fingerprints. What? How does this help me? Gloves.
Well, he doesn't look particularly friendly. Was he a druid?
Well, he must have had something to do with the Druids, but I really can't tell you how he gained possession of the amulet. However, he is the only clue that I can possibly give you as to the whereabouts of the amulet. I suggest that you make your way to Carmore. With any luck, you may find more clues leading to the amulet there.
What about Carless?
All right, Mr. Blake. I'll get going immediately.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Halligan. Good luck.
Okay. Well, we have procured 2 contacts to find the Druids and stop the Vanable Druids.
Hannibal Hectors.
Mr. Blake seems to be a man of taste. Still, I wouldn't buy a thing like that.
Well, you're obviously not a bad man of tastes. Like, that's pretty obvious at this point.
They want us to believe that his house is just one giant study. I guess.
I don't know. I think we just politely go to the study is all. But Don, what do you think? Do you want to wrap it up here? This doesn't seem like a bad place to start.
I gotta sail to France.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe let's go back to our office and save for tonight. And then next Monday, we'll go to France and we'll investigate the amulet. I'm hooked. I want to play this all the way through, if that's okay. 'Cause I don't.
It brings me joy.
You can see what I have to deal with.
It's stupid that I haven't like had to do anything. Like, make a copy of this or something. Like,
why should I copy that?
I don't know.
Loads of them from Janet. That's a form. I can't see any. That's a clipboard.
Well, in any case, Don, whenever
That's
you're ready,
futile
why don't
as
you
well.
take us over to the couch and I'll give everyone a little update
I don't want
for the
that.
week. For streams
That
this
won't
week.
get
How
me
about
any-
that?
gloves, photocopy,
Juice.
photocopy apple juice.
Nope, nothing worse but your face.
That's futile as well.
Nothing worse but your
This is our new copying machine.
This is our new copying machine. It
Oh,
brings me
good
much
Lord.
joy. Okay, fine. Save.
Just call it. This is our new. Oh, no, I was saying going to France.
Okay.
Go ahead and click. Going to France.
Save.
Oh. Did it save?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, sweet.
Huh.
Alright, ready? Because I gotta do
Sure.
the Alt-Tabby thing. Which will probably make it crash. So take us to the couch! There we go.
Oh boy.
Well, that was the Mystery of the Druids, which we can hear kind of like humming
there's a
in the
song
background.
in the background. On the couch, there was.
Oh,
a song.
okay, that's fine.
That was probably annoying.
I mean, it was pretty quiet, so. Anywho,
Wow.
thank you all for joining us tonight for the Mystery of the Druids.
I was not expecting druids to be like that. I thought they were like, I don't know, vegan or something.
Vegan or something.
Well, I mean, you know, like druids of the land, like D&D fantasy lore, not
Yeah, druids.
D&D, the Golden Scythe skin stealers.
I don't really know that much about Celtic mythology, so this is an interesting like we get to learn more about Celtic mythology, which is very cool. I like that. But at the same time, like, I didn't know any to begin with. I had no idea druids like had murder cults. That's crazy. But it also could be quite fictional. I'm not entirely sure. But anywho, all that being said, this is fun. I'm enjoying this game. It's very silly that we can use a copier on our face, and we have a bit more of a method so that we can stream it, so you guys can see the cutscenes and stuff. Since
Yeah,
we got
that
that all
working,
figured
so that's
out.
good.
So next time it'll be a lot less scuffy, I promise. But thank you all for joining us tonight. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Seems like a good place to stop. Tomorrow, we are going to be playing an old PlayStation game called Magic Pendulum.
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2 game with Ubu. And it's going to be very fun. And then on Wednesday, of course, we have Monster Hunter with Cranberry and the Big Spoon. And then on Thursday, Cranberry and I will be playing some more Nancy Drew. So hopefully you guys will look forward to a fun week of streaming. We aren't streaming Friday this week because we have something else we're doing on Friday, so we couldn't stream.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but hopefully next week we can come back with a normal late night gaming, maybe pick up something fun to play, and hang out with you guys then.
Mm-hmm.
But
hopefully.
Other than that, we will see you guys tomorrow and find some more. Oh, I'm sure you will, Nicholas. She loves them, let me tell you. Well, I'll find someone cozy to raid, so y'all stick around for that. Otherwise, we will see you guys next time.
Yep.
Bye, everyone!
Goodbye!